What's going on? It's your dog Art, man. The Great. Y'all smash that like button, y'all. Smash that shit real quick. Some shit I want to talk about. Definitely wanted to talk about some shit. I was just on my homie Bibbs live, man. The Goon. Shout out to my dude. Real nigga. Real stand up nigga. I was just on live with him on this channel and I was just talking to some folks and I'm like, let me chop it up with my family about this Norman shit. Because we've been holding it down on this channel, talk about this Haney versus Norman shit. I've been promoting the hell out this fight. Turkey owe me a check. So they owe me a check. But yeah. Norman team trying to pull some funny shit. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Norman team try to play some funny shit on some. Oh, we really gonna be in Saudi on the 17th. I knew that shit was capped. That's why I asked her. I said, yo, are you sure this ain't no fucking typo? The 17th, nigga, that's way too far. That's way too far. Said Turkey definitely owe you a Devin too. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just talking shit. I don't need nothing from nobody. I'll never ask for no handout. Nothing like that. Damn, I need a fucking hold on. I need to give me a fucking new lighter. Give me a second, y'all. I ain't got this fucking cheap ass lighter. Shit. Fuck it. Can't find this damn lighter. Just trying to use a small bit. Anyways, yeah, so everybody over here picking Norman or whatever. And I'm just like, yo, oh no, insane. I seen that. Yeah, I knew. Look, that's what I was just speaking on. Yeah, his team try to pull a fast one, try to say, oh, niggas ain't Saudi yet. We gonna arrive in Saudi in on the 17th or whatever. And I knew that was some fuck shit. I knew that was some bullshit because I asked her, I said, yo, is that a typo? Ain't no way niggas is arriving on the 17th. But I'm glad everybody's over there. I don't want to hear no excuses. But I'm already hearing excuses though from Pops. Y'all hear the excuses from Pops? Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Cause Pop's been on his, hopefully we get a fair shake. And then he doubled down on that shit. I ain't think he was gonna double down on it. But Pops doubled down on the shit. Hold on, let me go to that shit real quick. Hold on. It can bring boxing back being the hurt game and not the sweet science.
Last night watching Amari Jones. I can't.
A former Devin Haney fighter.
Had, I had a premonition, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all can think what you want, think about what you want to think. In my mind, Devin Haney can't beat Brian Norman at all. But I said to myself, when I saw Amari Jones, he sparred Amari Jones. Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pretty much even sparring session, right? So I got to thinking. I said, so maybe everything is gonna be fair. Maybe they really do believe they can beat B. That's what I started thinking. This was years ago, like 2 years ago. So I was like, maybe they really do think they can beat B. Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, maybe they. I'm like, I So that's why I'm looking for something coming. That's why I don't trust shit. That's why you keep hearing me say fan square. Like my head on a swivel. Like I don't trust nothing. That's why we ain't trying to be around the motherfuckers over there. We don't trust nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy Devin Haney. That's just what I see. He's gonna destroy him. That's a bold prediction. If you get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that he better than what I thought he was.
Whoa! I didn't even hear all that shit.
When I listen to people.
Oh shit! I didn't even hear all. I ain't hear all that. Hey, I ain't even hear all that part. The last part, nigga. Hold on. This different from what he been saying. Let me play that real quick. This part right here. Listen.
Get around the motherfuckers over there. We don't trust nothing. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy it. That's just what I see. Right. He's going to destroy it. That's a bold prediction. If you get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that he's better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying,
Wait. He said if you get in there and he don't do that, and Devin's better than I expected. I'm gonna give him my props. Okay. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like, right? It sounded like Buddy know what time it is, man. And it's kind of like, kind of preparing a soft landing, you know what I'm saying? At first it was y'all heard him when he was on my channel. He said, when I beat Devin Haney, I'm just gonna say fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. All that types of shit. Niggas, all that gangster pumping his chest out on flexing on me and shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Now today talking about, well, I mean, if it don't happen like that, then we just gonna give him his credit. What you mean if it don't happen like that, nigga? I thought it was all or nothing, nigga. Y'all hear that shit? I ain't making this shit up. Shout out to my people in the chat. Dog better than I thought he was. He already getting himself prepared to say that.
I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing in there. Bottom line is Amari Jones. I said, maybe it's them talking to Amari Jones. And Amari Jones might have said, yeah, nah, you can definitely get through this and get through that. And so I'm thinking that might be the key. So I actually felt a little better seeing Amari Jones last night and realizing that that's probably what happened. They really believe that, they can get in there with B and take it and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. So I felt better about that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's just in Mill City looking like, okay. I like Bill. At first, I didn't like Bill City, but now I like Bill City because he just let these niggas just talk and just say they bullshit. This just funny as hell, dog. Niggas, he's singing a different tune. That's right before niggas hop on the flight. Niggas singing a whole different tune. Man, he said because reality is setting in. Said art man lips turning black the more he spoke. Yeah, I've been knowing that though. But hold on, he said smoke. Yeah. Look. This shit right here, I love this shit right here, dog. This is what it's all about. Niggas starting to come into reality. That reality starting to set in because at first you would think, okay, let me just listen to the fans and all this bullshit, Def Can't Punch and all that shit. Fuck the Hades and all that shit. You could say fuck that, all that. But when it start getting real closer to that fight, and you realize, I'm like, oh shit, man, like I don't know if we really prepared for this shit. Like this nigga, he's a world class fighter. Like even if we don't knock him out, I mean, if we don't knock him out, he go put the paws on you, son. And I may not have the advice to tell you on how to beat this guy. Like he's starting to think like, damn, what if my son go in there and he don't land that big shot and Dev get to putting the paws on him? Then what? Man, I really do love this boxing shit, man, because these niggas be so short. So short, man. I just got off the live, man. I had to get off my live with the live with Drico because that nigga was just talking this Brian Norman shit, making it seem like this nigga's 89 Mike Tyson, and I had to sit there like, dog, he ain't Mike Tyson. Just because he knocked out Jim Kasaki, don't make this nigga Mike Tyson. The power is there for real, but nigga, he ain't knocked out nobody that we know for real. He ain't knock out no Devin Haney. He ain't knock out no Shakur, no fucking Tank. None of them type of niggas, man. He knocked out Jikasaki, Cuevas. He didn't knock out Boychenko. He ain't knock out Randall. And Randall, he done got how many L's Randall got? Shit. Said, what you smoking on? We smoking on that ATL Shawty pack. We smoking on Norman's team pack. Man, that lady thought she was so slick. Oh yeah, we're leaving on the 17th. Dead. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. It don't even matter. It don't matter. What matters is them skills. Them skills ain't gonna get him. Ain't gonna have him leaving Saudi with that belt. He's entering Saudi with a belt right now, but he ain't leaving with that motherfucker. I tell you that right now. They're about to put on masterclass performance against this guy. A lot of people really judge a Dev based off of that Ryan Garcia shit, dog. They're looking at the Ryan Garcia fight and say, "Oh, Dev was hurt in this fight, so that's just how he's gonna look like the rest of his career." That shit is just so funny to me. It's like, man, I ain't never disliked the fighter so much. Where I think him at his worst is gonna be him forever going forward. Even if I was a boxer fighting this nigga Dev, I would not be thinking like how some of these fans were thinking. These fans are thinking that Dev, the same version that fought Ryan Garcia, is gonna show up. They're not thinking about what if the version that fought Boy Chicken, the version who fought Quinn Randall shows up. If any of those versions of Brian Norman shows up, he's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get cooked. Said he's really dope for the spar sessions with Bud and Tank before he fought Tayaki. That's because BFTV put it out there. Said I can't wait till the weigh-ins. They're gonna be bigger and faster on fight night. Brian Norman Jr. has to weight cut, and I don't know where he's gonna get. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just talking to a Brian Norman fan about this. I'm like, dude, man, Brian Norman's been at this weight class since he was like a kid, bro. Now he's a grown ass man. Grown ass man. Still at the same weight class. Now you about to fight somebody who about to be fast, strong, and you gonna feel those punches. Brian Norman, if I was him, I would not be believing these dumbass fans going into this fight thinking that nigga can just go in that fight with his hands down. Hell no. Say he's 24. Yeah, I know he's 24, nigga, but he's been 147 for a very long time. And he gonna feel the effects of it. I'm not saying that he ain't gonna make the weight. He gonna make the weight, but he's definitely gonna feel the effects of being in that weight class for so long. And I believe that's why we've been seeing recently in his fights, he's been getting hurt. He's been hurt recently in his fights. That Cuevas fight, he was hurt in that fight. Said Norman haven't even got his real adult straight yet. Now he about to be fighting somebody who do. Now he's fighting somebody who do. Niggas acting like Norman the only one that's gonna be able to punch in this fight. Watch this. Watch this. The media over here in Saudi plus that weight cut gonna wear him out. I know. I know. I can't wait. And his team swear they got it all figured out. I can't wait. Said Jesus love you, brother, and God bless you. Yep. Shout out to you, man. Said, bro, when he started his career, he probably fought the walk around weight. He ain't been have, bro. He's been having a hard time cutting weight for real. Don't listen to senior capping ass. Of course, senior gonna tell you anything. He gonna tell you, oh, what do you expect? What do you expect senior to be like? Oh no, my son been having bad weight cuts. That he was eating Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. Nah, nigga, he knows it. He knows. Brian Norman knows. The Norman knows. They know that weight cut is about to be something crucial. It's about to be something crucial come fight week for sure. So it's gonna look like the Regis fight. But I don't wanna hear no excuses. The reason why I've been pointing out all this shit, because I don't want people to come out and say, oh well, he was weight drained, or oh he couldn't get acclimated to the weather. I don't want to hear those excuses. So I'm pointing that shit out right now. I'm pointing it out right now. Y'all denying it. And y'all denying it. Y'all denying it, the pre-excuses right now. Your man, a senior, I'm already playing the footage. He already know what time it is. Oh, let me play this shit again. Junior.
He gonna destroy him. That's a bold prediction. If you get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that. That he better.
Hold on.
I see. He gonna destroy him. That's a bold prediction. If he get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that. That he better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like,
this nigga said he's basing all this off of Amari Jones. So that's why he probably woke up. Nah, this nigga, he looked like he just woke up. So he probably had a bad dream. Oh, that nigga. He probably had a bad dream. He probably woke up like, oh shit, man. I had a dream this nigga Dev cooked my fucking son so vicious. And now I know who was the mole in the camp. It was really Amari Jones, because I remember my son sparred Amari Jones, and Amari Jones was whooping him. That's why he talking about it was an even fight, you know what I'm saying? Nah, his son was getting cooked. His son was probably getting cooked by Amari. So he's probably thinking like, damn, man. That nigga Amari probably went in there and told that nigga about everything. How my son can't take this. That jab right there on my son. Like, fuck. Damn. That's why he want to take this fight. Yeah, I hear you, OG. I hear you, OG. It's more of like, I finally figure out why this nigga want to fight me, because niggas seen niggas that whoop my son ass in sparring. He probably telling that nigga all types of shit. That's some funny shit though. It's some funny shit. Like, nigga really have some doubt. So Amari probably dropped him. Amari was probably putting hands and feet on that nigga. He was probably beating dude ass. That's how you know some. That's how normally, if normally he would say some things like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." That nigga, that he talking bullshit. I beat his ass. I really beat his ass. But now it sound like he know what really happened. Niggas was cooked. He don't sound so confident like the Tank story. You know the Tank story, how he say that shit with his whole chest out. Yeah, my son put the paws on Tank. He make that nigga quit. And he ran out. He ran out. But with this Amari Jones situations, yeah, Amari Jones, it was like a half type of thing. It was really 50-50, ever flow type of thing. Nigga, nah. Nah, nigga. He said Dev can't crack an egg. He gonna crack Norman egg for sure. He gonna crack Norman egg for sure.
we ain't trying to be around the motherfuckers over there because we don't trust nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy it. And that's just what I see.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy it. That's a bold prediction.
Mm-hmm.
If he get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm going to admit to that he better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing in there. Bottom line is Amari Jones. I said, maybe it's them talking to Amari Jones. And Amari Jones might have said, yeah, nah, you can definitely get through this and get through that. And so I'm thinking that might be the key. So I actually feel.
Yeah, so he felt like, damn, he probably figured it out like, damn, Amari Jones probably went and told that nigga about everything. Fuck. I just remembered, Dev. And that's the thing, because Amari Jones just fought. He just fought on that somebody card. He just fought, right? On that Golden Boy card. And niggas like, he probably watched that shit and said, oh shit, nah, remember, oh yeah, buddy was signed. He got the snap in his finger, buddy was signed to DHP at one point. Right around the time he sparred my son. Nigga got to thinking real hard, like, fuck, he probably know about my son, how he can't take a right hook. All that. Oh yeah. That belt. That belt. You said it's reaching? Hey, you can call it reaching. I ain't look, hey, call what you want. I don't give a fuck. I, like I told the last person, consider my opinion a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Straight up. Said DHP don't have no power promotion. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Shout out to my dude Shelton, LDBC. Said Art, you been reaching since this fight been made. What I got reach for? If I was reaching, if I was reaching, all these professional journalists would not be asking motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. and Senior exactly what I've been saying. If I was reaching, said where's Bill Haney at though? Working, niggas is working. Said Art, I'll PayPal you 500 if you don't talk about nigga. Hell no. Why would I do that when I'm getting paid to talk about it right now? Fuck you talking about, dumbass nigga. And I'm getting paid to make hoodies. Somebody just bought another order of fucking two Devin Haney beating Lomachenko illustration hoodies. I gotta send that out before this fight. Yeah, man. People really fuck with this fight. I got people who paid me in advance for a fucking illustration of Devin beating Norman Jr. Saying now they miss Bill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, y'all got Brian Norman Sr. They getting tired of Brian Norman Sr. because now he over here spilling the beans. Y'all let this nigga talk so much in front of the camera. Now he telling everything.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy Devin Haney. That's just what I see.
Right.
He's going to destroy him. That's a bold prediction. If he get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that he's better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing that there.
Shelton, the biggest size on artmanapparel.com is 4X. But if you need a bigger size than that, DM me. We can make that work. We can make it work. We'll just talk different prices. This nigga senior funny as hell. He said Bill is in the cut making moves. Y'all got Brian Normal Senior. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I got Brian Normal. Brian Normal will tell y'all everything y'all need to know. This nigga just told on himself. Talking about Amari Jones. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Hey, that's some funny shit, bro. That nigga really woke up, and you could tell he looked like he just woke up. Y'all got to see. I don't want to show y'all the video. I don't want no copyright strike, but he looked like he just woke up. So this shit was on his mind all fucking night, bro.
Don't trust nothing. That's why we ain't trying to be around the motherfuckers over there because we don't trust nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy Devin Haney. That's just what I see.
Right.
He's going to destroy him. That's a bold prediction. If he get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that he's better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing that there. Bottom line is Amari Jones. I said maybe it's them talking to Amari Jones.
Like I don't even get like how do you even get to I don't even understand this one.
I'm gonna admit to that he's better than what I thought he was. But that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing that there. Bottom line is Amari Jones.
What like I I don't understand this nigga at all. Like, this some country ass shit, man. Maybe I don't know. I haven't lived in the South for a very long time, so I don't know. Maybe I lost it because this nigga said, and then I seen both of them, and then I think Amara Jones. Amara Jones. Like what? How did we get to Amara?
I said maybe it's them talking to Amari Jones, and Amari Jones might have said, "Yeah, nah, you can definitely get through this and get through that." And so I'm thinking that might be the key. So I actually felt a little better seeing Amari Jones last night and realizing that that's probably what happened. They really believe that they can get in there with B and take it and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. So I felt better about that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Uh,
I see Brian Norman Jr. and Senior both gassing out in different training videos. How the fuck kind of traded is that? They traded don't look good at all. He said both of them niggas look like they was gassing out. Hey, that's what I keep on trying to tell people. I'm like, dog, after that, after like the sixth round, Dev about to just be start taking it to dude. I wouldn't be surprised if Dev put him on his ass. And I know what you're talking about, dude. I seen that shit too. You said Brian Norman Jr. country as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, them niggas country as fuck. They country as fuck, and they counting on that country straight to just go in there and knock Devin out. But Dev just got to play. Dev just got box smart. I chopped it up with Dev. He on the right. I already know he on the right spot. I don't want to say too much, but just know all that PTSD shit niggas is talking about. That's just some stupid shit. That shit just reminds me of like that Wilder when they said Wilder didn't really want the third fight with Fury. He got PTSD and all this stupid shit. Ain't no fucking PTSD. This is the fight game. These niggas want to fight, bro. If this nigga had PTSD, he would not be fighting Brian Norman Jr. out of all the people. He'll be trying to get that with Barrios. Nigga. He was the mandatory for Barrios belt, and Barrios just fought fucking Pacquiao. If he wanted to, he could be trying to fight Barrios right now, but instead he's going after Brian Norman Jr. for the belt. The nigga with the knockout, with the killer knockout ratio, and he knocking out everybody. The Jinkasaki, the Mighty Warrior, that type of shit. This is the type of nigga that Dev is about to fight next. So you gotta give him his credit, right? For sure. I said Brian a bum though. Shit, he a bum compared to Dev. In Dev eyes, that's what Dev said, right? Shit, so it's up to him to prove it. It's up to him. That's what I love about this fight game because Dev can say he a bum, and Brian Norman can go in there and say I'm not a bum and prove it. Or Dev can say you a bum, and he can go out there and beat this nigga 9 rounds to fucking 3, 10-2, 11-1. You know what I mean? Or even probably TKO. However, the fucking Brian Norman would have played. He said, what he said, you violate, I would demonstrate. Hey, that shit had niggas on Twitter so bad today. Oh, I can't believe Devin Haney fucking said something Floyd Mayweather said in the past. Now they pulling up all types of clips of Devin Haney from the past, talking about saying some of the shit that Mayweather said. Talking about, oh, he don't have no personality. He wants to be like Mayweather. He has no personality. I don't like his personality. Like, man, shut the fuck up, dude. What you niggas talk? I sound like a dude trying to date a chick. I mean, she look good, but she don't got no personality. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Just know your man Brian Norman about to get his ass kicked. Why y'all nigga grown ass niggas fall in love with a nigga southern drawl and shit? I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Oh, I just love the way he talk. He sound like Roy Jones Jr. He sound like Roy Jones Jr. He sounds like T.I. I like Norman. See, he's gonna be a star because you hear the way he talks. Man, y'all niggas is fruity. Y'all niggas too fruity for me. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Talking about y'all hear the way he talks. He's gonna be a star. I just love this kid, man. And there ain't nothing wrong with being a fan of this guy. Ain't nothing wrong with being a fan. I'm not telling you you can't be a fan, but y'all need to chill out. Talking about some Dev trying to be like Floyd, and he don't got that southern twang like motherfucker Brian Norman. Like, nigga, if y'all get the hell out of here with this shit, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Let's talk about some motherfucking boxing, please. Can we talk about some fucking boxing? Can we talk about some skills? I don't want to talk about a nigga's fucking southern twang, nigga's southern drawl. I don't hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing like that. Let's talk about this fucking fight. Let's talk about how your man keeps his head on the center of the line. Let's talk about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with Brian Norman, but y'all niggas need to chill with that. Brian gonna win because Brian got a personality and Devin don't. Like, personalities don't win fights, nigga. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? How did the conversation get between what a nigga gonna do in the ring and how his personality is? Like, and then somebody got a dude, old piece, he go get mad talking about some, yeah, Art man, how you gonna say it's okay for another boxer to say his opponent is a bum? Like, how did we get here? How did we get here where a nigga can't even call his opponent a bum? Said Mike Tyson said for worst days, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on, let me drop this link for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up real quick. But yeah, how I think Devin Haney can hurt Brian Norman. I think he can hurt him by tagging his body up. Do some shit that people think that he's not gonna do, which is he might have to walk him down at times. He might have to walk him down, but he might have to blind him with a jab first and then stick him to the body. That body shot might fuck him up. Body shot, rib shot, because he's doing all this cutting, man. I don't care what nobody say. He's cutting. He's cutting. He's been at this weight class for a long time. Tag that man body up and then tag him up top. I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Norman folds. Yeah, anybody. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why? How do we get to a point in boxing where boxing fans think that only one fighter can get hurt in a fight? Talking about, oh yeah, because Dev haven't got a knockout, that means he can never get a knockout again. Psh. All right, man. I just seen guys move up a weight class and that power was there. Like Laura wasn't known as no fucking power puncher for real, for real. He moved up in weight. He's sitting shit down. Don't be surprised. Sometimes these fighters really be draining themselves. And as we can see with Dev, like, look at him. He looks very different compared to what he was when he was fighting at 135 and even 140. What's popping and saying?
Oh man, what's going on with it, my nigga Art, man? How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm just talking about this boxing shit, man. I'm just analyzing this Devin Haney Norman shit because we getting closer to the fight. A lot of people feel like I should be worried or nervous or whatever, but I'm like, man, what you niggas talking about? Niggas is I'm turned up. I'm ready for this fight. I live for this boxing shit, bro. I want to see this.
I think they want their nerves to rub off on you because they know what type of fighter Devin Haney is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they know what Devin Haney can do in there. So what they want to do is project their fears on you. But when you 100% confident in your fighter, you don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to run around and listen to Amari Jones or none of these people or that. You know what I'm saying? Be confident in
This
yourself.
nigga
It don't
said
matter what
this
anybody
nigga
else.
said I seen Amari Jones and I put two and two together. Amari Jones, he probably told him, man. And you know, he basically told on himself, man. You gotta listen to what people are not saying, man. He's basically trying to say that Amari Jones, he definitely probably put the pause on his son. And he probably feels like Amari Jones told his son, told Dev the game on how to beat this dude. Because all the shit that was working in the sparring. And Norman probably know that no, you never know. These fighters don't be going to these fights 100%. You never know. Ain't no telling what he probably told that nigga. Oh, that nigga probably can't. He really can't see from the left side of his eye for real. He really can't do this, or his ribs probably hurt. You never fucking know. So Norman probably feel like he probably told this nigga everything about Brian, and he definitely got the best of Brian Norman because he wasn't talking like how he was talking during when he was explaining how the tank sparring went.
I mean, you 100% correct. You 100% correct about that. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that dude say he was nervous at first, but now he wasn't so nervous. And it's kind of like, what you nervous for, bro?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like that's what I was thinking. I'm glad you caught that too. I'm glad you caught. You see that microphone. It's a motherfucker, man. You gotta really be savvy on that shit. See, in my profession, I'm always under the microphone, so it's like I already know. Like you gotta be on point because any little thing they can bring up. With this guy, he not used to that. So he's saying little subtle things, and he not expecting motherfuckers to go back and rewind the tape on that. This man really just said, I was a little nervous but now I ain't so nervous. Like, which, hold on. I thought you niggas was super confident. There was nothing about Devin Haney that was a threat to you. Now you saying that your mind at ease? Since when? Since you seen Amari Jones? How that make sense? How that work?
They be having something called false hope. You know what I'm saying? That somebody could tell them something, you know what I'm saying, and it'll make them go crazy. But the thing is this, the best thing the Normans can do is listen to Regis program. That's the best thing you can do, bro. Don't overthink yourself. Don't think that you better than what you truly are, and understand that Jen Sasaki was getting passed around like a Hennessy bottle in Long Beach on a Friday night. So don't brag about it. I mean, look at what he's bragging about, knocking out Jen Sasaki from the Chinese
Hey, that's
restaurant.
what I said, man. I said the young nigga, he drinking the top rank Kool-Aid, bro. He drinking the top rank Kool-Aid. He really believe it. He really believe that this just Jinkasaki shit is the end all be all.
And you know what? That's the crazy part. Because if he feel like anybody on his resume and that he fought is anywhere on Devin Haney's level, I don't know what they drinking down there in the bayou of Georgia, homie, but it ain't smooth, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live in reality. And I
That nigga
honestly,
said knockout of the fucking decade.
from knocking out a bum, like get out of here, bro. I see if Jen Sasaki didn't get knocked out by a 130, 35 pounder, bro, then or if he even had the resume, or if he was even somebody. If you knock out Tank Davis, all right, cool. You knocked somebody out. You knocked out Shakur, you knocked somebody out. Man, you knocked out Jen Sasaki from the sushi restaurant up the street. I used to mess with his little sister, Kyoko. Man, get out of
Type
here with
shit.
that.
Nigga, Crawford knocked out Errol Spence Jr. And you
That's
talking
something,
about in a decade?
yeah, that's something you can brag about. You can brag about knocking out Errol Spence. Like, you can brag about that.
That's another pound for pound fighter we talk about that got knocked out. Not no
But,
fucking Jinkasaki.
but you gotta
Jinkasaki, Jin Mitsubishi. He really, and that's why I say he believe in that top rank Kool-Aid. He drunk that shit for real because he really believe that hype. Dev ain't got nothing for me.
it's
Hype.
it, it- it's sad because his fans, bro, and these haters and these trolls, you know what I'm saying, this was really got them going. Like, yeah, we got the people, we the people's champ. Bro, them dudes can't fight for you, homie. None of these dudes that's stroking your ego, telling you this and that, them niggas cannot fight for you, bro. You have to get in there with that man. And when you see how good he is, you're gonna sound like everybody else. I didn't know he was that good. I didn't know he was
I
that
didn't know.
strong. I didn't know he was
I
that
ain't
fast.
even know. And you heard what Pop said? He said, "I'm gonna just admit that I ain't know he was that good."
Right. But that's what they all do. They all say the same thing, and then their fans be cheering them on. And then right when Devin knock him out in the 6th or 7th round, or it go to unanimous 12 decision, right when they say in the new,
I always knew Brian Norman was a bum. I always knew
I
he wasn't
mean,
nothing.
I knew it.
I knew
I
the whole
said,
week.
Dev, if Dev couldn't get past this nigga, he really should. You know, this is one nigga on Twitter, man. I can't stand this nigga. Word for Dev, the nigga with the Derrick Rose profile picture. I'd be like, bro, because this nigga at first he's shitting on Dev. He's shitting on Dev every chance he get. Oh, that nigga can't take a left hook, this and that. And now niggas get to talking about this fight. We getting closer to the fight. He seen the footage of Dev and shit like that. Now he talking about, some, oh no, I might be leaning towards Dev for real, but you know, Dev do got these flaws and and all this shit. Trying to be objective, like nigga, I don't be trying to hear that shit, nigga. Y'all know what time it is. First they ride with Norman until they realize that hold on, we getting closer to this fucking fight, and niggas
And,
can actually lose.
and that's the thing, right? See, when that reality set in, you know what I'm saying? When it's like, damn, bro, I've been doing all this woofing. Now we ain't in front of no camera no more. Now it's time to get cracking there. And I don't think Norman, because I've been watching his skills, bro. He don't have the skills, bro. You don't have the skill set of a Lomachenko, bro. You don't have the skill set even of a George Kambosos. You don't have the skill set of
He got the physical attributes that saves. That's what saves him. Him just being like a strong young black dude for
and
real.
I can understand that, but we seen it when Wilder fought or Victor, I mean Ortiz. That power don't mean nothing. It didn't mean nothing.
When he fought who?
Ortiz, it meant nothing.
Oh, which fight? Which fight?
When he fought Ortiz twice, and Wilder knocked Ortiz out because Joshua was ducking Ortiz.
Oh yeah. I remember that fight. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, for
that
sure.
didn't mean nothing. You went down, you got knocked out both times, but you were supposed to be the younger guy, the more heavier hitter, the more physical guy, the Cuban guy, this, and that. That meant nothing. And
Nah,
that's the same with Brian
he was
Norman.
old. He was older with Brian with Ortiz in that fight. He was supposed to be considered the better boxer, but the thing is, his ass was older. But the thing is, I say a more comparable fight will be like this Regis fight, where a lot of people believe that this guy's just gonna knock out Devin Haney and Devin's not gonna step to him and he can't punch because everybody was saying the same shit.
But and as we see, dudes get to talking, and then when it come down to it and getting in the ring, they get their ass whooped, and then what? What's next? Oh, that person was a bum. Oh, he this, he this, he that. They don't even respect Regis no more. If we go back to the day before the Regis fight, a week before the Regis fight, the month before the Regis fight, they was talking the same way they talking now about this Norman cat. They saying the same exact things, bro. This same
Hey,
exact.
but back to what Regis said. Regis did tell he did try to give him some credit for what he did.
You kind of went out, Art. What you say? I don't know if you went out. I don't know if you went out, Art. Hey, somebody press one if they can hear us still. Press one if you can hear me. Damn, I don't think they can hear me. Okay, y'all can still hear me. All right, cool. The homie shit went out for a little bit, but let me get on you next gen, bro. You can get up here and debate, bro. You sitting in the comments doing all that talking, bro. Stop pillow talking and
Oh
get up on.
yeah. So yeah, Oplement, come hop it up, come chop it up with us.
Hey, or you went out when you said whatever you were saying. You went out.
Yeah, I know. I had got a phone call. I was saying, damn, I don't even know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is Dev about to cook this young nigga. That's all I know. He
Man,
green as hell.
that's
He green
definitely a
as hell. His team green. His team green as fuck trying to finesse. Oh yeah, we're leaving on the 17th. Like, come on now. That's why I asked her, I said, is this a typo? She's talking about some nope, it's not a typo. Come on now. Who you think we is, some kids?
right. Hey, Art, you were saying that Regis is trying to warn them. Regis was trying to
Oh
warn.
yeah. Regis was trying to warn Brian Norman because he hear the same shit that y'all saying. Oh yeah, this nigga can't punch. Don't watch out. But man, you don't got nothing to worry about. This nigga can't punch. You be able to walk right through that. You can outbox him. He really lost to Lomachenko. You can outbox that nigga for real. Man, he tried to tell y'all, he said, don't go in that fight thinking like that. Go into the fight, just trying to fight your own fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because B basically tell him, like, nigga, if you go in there trying to outbox this nigga, you going to be looking at the clock like, what the fuck?
And
How
then
many
and
how many more minutes of this I got to go through?
right. And this is when we know that frustration gonna kick in, because if he fuck around and hit Dev and Dev eat that, what do you got next? Because I didn't see Norman. They act like Norman ain't went the distance with people before, whether it be 8 rounds or 6 rounds. Norman ain't just in there knocking dudes out. Norman ain't in there not just boom and you done. He ain't got that type of power. And Art, what do we always see as we've been watching boxing, bro? The experienced boxer usually beats the puncher and or usually knocks him out. Am I lying about that, or is that just a fact?
No, that's just a fact. In Dev camp, he not working on cutting the weight. This ain't no fat camp. It's a strictly technique how to fucking capitalize how we disarm Brian Norman camp.
Right.
Man, he got the
Studying.
good brother in there, Mickey Bay up in there, man. Them boys is working. I'm following them on the Instagram, man. Them niggas be up early as hell in the morning, working out, getting ready, putting the final touches on Dev before he going in this fight with Norman.
Right. And then, being in there with them dudes with that experience and the level of knowledge that them dudes know. One thing we know about Devin Haney, he's going to handicap you what you do best. He handicaps it, he takes it away from you, period. But what I want to talk about, artists, is I heard you speaking on it a little earlier, my nigga. You was saying that Brian was saying, oh, you trying to be like Floyd, what you said, this, and that. Bro,
Yeah,
we all use Jordan quote when we say you reach, I teach. We all use that quote, bro. We mimic, we quote greatness. What's wrong with quoting greatness?
it's the fact that it's Dev, and I feel like it's some jealous, hating ass nigga shit, to be honest. Cause you
And
mad? How you mad? How you mad? He want to be like his mentor. Like, are you fucking dumb? Ain't this the guy? The man father taught him how to fucking box and everything, man. It was one point in time niggas thought Dev was gonna sign to Floyd.
right, right. We all
That's that
know
man whole mentor, but it's like, oh, I don't like his personality. He wants to be like Floyd. He wants to be like nigga. To, hey, what else American boxer don't want to be like fucking Floyd Mayweather? One
well,
of the best boxers to fucking live. Some people believe he the best boxer to live.
see. My thing is when you mimic greatness, the same hate that they gave Floyd is the same hate that they giving Devin Haney now. You feel what I'm saying? And they just hating his greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing things that their favorite fighters won't do, or their
Dude,
favorite fighters can't get to the level of a Devin Haney, and that's their
they say
problem.
they favorite fighters not willing to make the same sacrifices, bro.
Are their favorite fighter got sent to a hospital with broken ribs and was on TV crying, named Vasily Lomachenko.
If a nigga didn't beat your ass, you would be out there crying, nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. But let's not forget that he sent those dudes to the hospital. Jose Ramirez, hospital. Lomachenko, hospital. Richard Prograis, hospital. All them dudes went to the hospital, bro. Every last one of them. So don't get it twisted by thinking,
While he was not at the weight class that he's at right now, a
right.
comfortable
So
weight class.
So now there's no more weight cut. There's no more none of that. It's straight. Okay, we go in here. We healthy. We do what we want to do. We still fast. We stronger. We feel good. And then this what I heard was, oh, you're old. You need this. You need an ankle brace. And this. But this man is 2 years older than you. What are we doing?
Who said
This man.
that?
This is what I heard in that sit down. Unless somebody dubbed over it. But they was like Norman was calling Haney old, but even not just that, you can hear the fans. Oh, Norman's young, nigga. Devin's young. He's still in his mid-20s. What are we doing?
If anything, he had at the perfect age because this young nigga not even up there yet. When you're past the 25 mark, that's when you really start getting that extra that level, higher level of thinking. And he's past that. Now he's at the and you can see it physically. He looks like a grown ass man. He don't look like that 135 pounder that was fighting Camboa and shit like that with the Gucci print. He ain't that dude no more. He's a grown ass man now. He about to beat the shit out of fucking Brian Norman. I can't wait.
And that's a fact. He definitely gonna beat the shit out of him. But what I'm saying is this, Auckland LD homie, I said it was either a voiceover or whatever, but y'all keep saying that Devin, this dude is young, like Devin ain't in his mid-20s. You trying to call this
Ain't
dude
Dan like
old?
26? 26,
They're
about
like
to be
26.
27?
26 going on 27, something like that. Bro, that man is a young dude still. That's young. Salute Next Gen. What's going on with it, man? Our Next Gen ain't saying nothing.
What's
Can you
good?
hear
What's
me?
good?
Oh, okay.
That man, seeing what y'all talking about this on this week's episode. On
At
this
least,
week's episode, the
at least
Norman
you,
versus
man. At
hey,
the
least
road
you
to
had
Norman
enough
versus
respect to
hey,
Mason.
leave.
know what we talking about?
What's
Senior.
good?
Do you hear Senior switching his tone up now?
I did, but I think it might be on some other shit, though.
What you saying? Come on.
All right, so
Out.
what do you say? Mari Jones or something like that. Mari Jones done
Yeah,
gave him the sauce, done
he
gave him the
said
down low.
he felt like Amari Jones basically down there gave him the intel. And if Devin wins this fight, he gonna give him his props and tell him that he didn't know he was that good.
Oh yeah, no, I think if that is the case, I can think of a couple scenarios, but in any scenario, I feel like it's not. It's a bad scenario for Denver, and I can explain to you why
Why?
that is
Wait,
true.
wait. What? Why would he mention Amari Jones like this? Like,
So,
what is he implying? Let me know.
so
What's your
what
thoughts on that?
what I think is probably like you said at some point, Amari Jones had been in the gym with Brian Norman Jr. at some point,
Hmm.
and they say a lot of niggas did okay. Amari Jones, and to be honest with you, that's one of my. I think I done watched Amari Jones might have fight like 3 times or so. But I
Yeah.
watched him fight the other night. He literally like a bigger Devin Haney. Like they got the same fighting style, except he got a little bit more pop. But Devin probably a little bit quicker than him, and Devin probably got a better work rate, better technique. But they kind of the same type of fighter to me. They look the same. So even if he did tell Devin Haney that, I figure one of two things. I figure he told Devin Haney, and I don't know, he might be trying to give him some game. But
He. Do
also,
you
I can
think
see.
Amari Jones probably put the pause on that nigga in sparring
I mean, I
because
ain't gonna. I mean,
he ain't talk so confident. It wasn't like some
he
like
probably
well that
held
nigga
his
wasn't
own.
nothing.
He
It
probably
was
held
more of
his
like
own to a
yeah, it
point.
was a 50-50. I don't think it was no
Maybe that, but
50-50.
then we gotta understand too what we talking about. How long ago did this sparring session happen? If it happened, if it didn't happen within the last 18 months to 24 months, there is nothing he could tell him. To be honest with you, because Brian Norman Jr. is not the same fighter he was back then. He on some different shit now. And then the other
Like
Oh
scenario,
what?
my
that's
god.
one
Like what?
scenario.
Based
No,
on
like
what?
what?
Based
Like
on
what?
what?
Based on if you see Brian Norman in the ring recently versus you seen him in the ring 2 years ago, he on some other type of shit.
Bro, he
Nah,
fought a dude that walked straight forward to him. What are we talking about?
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna finish my point.
Whatever.
I'm
Tell me
gonna
next.
I'm gonna
nah,
finish
Next.
my
let him
point
cook, let
because
it let it
you
cook, let him
talking
cook, let it
these
cook.
are because these are the same talking points that I hear every time I come over here and
Nah,
Devin
that's
said
what
he
I'm
too
saying.
good.
Go ahead, cook. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
so I'm
saying.
gonna
Go
go
ahead,
ahead
cook.
and finish
Say
what
what
I'm
you
saying.
gotta say.
And the other bad situation for Devin Haney is Amari Jones told him that, trying to hype him up like, yeah, bro, you can get bro, and then he get whooped by Brian Norman, and then guess what? Amari Jones at 160. All right, now I'm gonna call Brian Norman out. He got the clout off of beating up Devin Haney. Now, since you beat Devin Haney, a fight with me and you, and then we can build a backstory. I used to be in Devin Haney camp, and then I can say, "Oh, I was always better than Devin Haney," because Mario probably gonna say that. And I'm gonna tell you this too, and this might be the reason Mario Jones didn't sign back with Devin Haney. I can't remember what fight it was, but in the lead up to one of his fights, they was both in the gym, kind of laughing with each other, whatever. And Devin Haney was like on some trying little bro him type shit, on some like, oh yeah, I'm better than you, or yeah, who the best is, or something like that. And
Nigga,
Amari Jones being his fighter or whatever, probably sat there like a peon, ain't say nothing. But niggas don't be forgetting shit like that.
nigga.
I'm telling
That's
you,
a hell
niggas
of an
don't forget shit like that.
imagination.
And think about it, bro. He didn't sign back with him.
Bro, he
Niggas did
probably
not went and signed with the Mexican, went and signed with Oscar De La Hoya. Like,
well,
yeah,
Oscar
Devin,
De
I
La
ain't
Hoya.
trying to do all
Oscar
that.
De La Hoya is a bigger promotion, and he
Okay. And
probably thought
Oscar
he
De La
had
Hoya not trying
better.
to little bro him either.
Hold on, he probably thought he had better opportunities, but okay,
Okay. And
okay, hold
Devin
on, you
Haney
moved up.
little bro him
Damn,
on camera.
wait,
Little
hold
bro
on,
him
next.
on
I didn't
camera.
stop you. Next, I didn't interrupt you. Next.
I'm just telling you.
But next, I didn't interrupt you. My thing is this. Okay, he went and signed somewhere else. That's business. That don't got nothing to do with what's in the ring. Little bro, all that's in the ring, bro. I don't care what Amari Jones said. I don't care what nobody else said, bro. When you get in the ring with Devin Haney, all them dudes change their speech when they get out of there. All them dudes look flustered when they get out of there. All them dudes say this dude got popped. All these dudes say something different than what, you know what I'm saying, they said before the fight or what they fans were saying. If I wasn't mistaken, bro, you sound like you from the South. So I know pretty much why you probably going for Norman. It ain't because you think this dude better, homie. It's just that you from the South, bro. And it just is what it
it's
is.
because I see a killer in the ring.
You don't see no killer
Nah,
beating a nigga like this Sasaki.
he see assassin. He
I
see the
see the
assassin.
assassin. I'm telling you.
Not beating just Sasaki. Not
Huh?
beating just Sasaki, bro.
Nigga, just
Not
Saki got
being just Sasaki.
assassinated.
But you know,
Who are
I'm not
they?
even gonna do the resume talk for real, because let's just talk about the skills alone.
That's
I
what I'm
just
saying. It's the same
I
conversation.
yeah, I'm looking at Norman. Even with the new bag work he's doing, the flaws is still there, bro. This nigga head is on the line. This nigga, he's missing the pads and some more shit. Let's be
Bruh.
real. I know you see that shit. That
I
nigga
see
was
it, but
missing.
I think
Nigga
I
was missing
told
the
you
and
last
then on
time.
top of that, how him and Pops was tired hitting the bag after a couple rounds.
Man, they was probably just doing some shit for the camera, bruh. They
Yeah,
probably
just for the camera, huh?
just doing some shit for the camera.
Yeah.
Trying to make
Y'all
entertainment.
know it's always something with this
They
Brian
doing
Norman
some shit
shit.
for the camera.
2 years ago, just doing
But
shit for the camera.
but look, in terms of that keeping his head in the same spot, I'm telling you, there's certain apex predators out here in this boxing game. They want you to swing at their head. They gonna put their head out there and they want you to swing so they can hit your ass with something back.
I
I'm
know
telling you.
he wanted to eat that right hand from Boy Chicken and fall down with his fucking legs in the
Nah,
air.
that was what he
All right, man.
actually
So
he
niggas is
actually
willingly wanting to get hit in the face.
Yeah,
You want to get hit in the face?
yeah.
it depends. It depends on what type of punch it is.
I didn't
That
heard it all, bro.
He
I
okay.
didn't heard
He
it all.
basically saying Brian Norman's such a killer that he eat punches with his face because he's willing to throw some
bruh,
hard shit
niggas that
back.
eat bruh. If you watch Bam Rodriguez fight, the masterful Bam Rodriguez, the Lomachenko, Bam Rodriguez gets hit. He takes punches.
Bro.
He takes punches directly to the head. He walked through that shit.
Wait, next, please. Hold on. Next,
Go
you
watch him
telling
fight.
me? So his defense is with his head, so he throw out the whole notion that hit and don't get hit.
Some niggas,
Hit,
bruh,
right?
I
Have you
keep
ever
trying to
heard
I
it
keep
hit
trying
and
to
then get
explain
out
this
of
to y'all,
range?
bruh.
Hold
Bruh,
on. What about hit and get out of range?
let me explain something to you, bro. Let me explain something to you.
Nah,
Just
let him
listen.
cook. I'm listening.
What I'm trying to explain to you is in this boxing game, in this boxing shit, there's some guys who step in the ring and say, all right, I'm about to outpoint this dude. I'm about to keep it safe. I'm about to, I'm about to use my skill. I'm about to avoid the close encounters. I'm about to avoid the big hits. And then there's guys who step in the ring and say, I'm hurting this dude. I'm getting this boy up out of here. So when you talking about different styles and we talk about certain things guys do or certain risks guys take, when you got different objectives, you play your cards different. There's some in a way will put his face out on the line because guess what? I got a pool counter for your ass. Yeah, you might catch me sometimes, but guess what? The more you catch me, the more willing you are to throw that shot. And that's how I'm getting my offense off. When you throw that shot at me, I want you to swing at me. And yeah, you might catch me sometimes, but that's the risk I'm willing to take to put this kill shot on you. I'm telling you. Bud, don't they say Bud get hit before the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford fight? Oh, Bud be getting clipped. Bud be getting hit in his chin. Oh, Bud can't get his head off the line sometimes. Yeah, that's fine. But guess what? I get it off enough, and I get off enough for the hard shots. So
So,
that's just
so
that's
what you
just how some
saying?
niggas go about their business.
So what you saying is, Art man, can you stop me if I'm wrong here? What you saying is this: block every punch with your face or with your head because
When did I say that?
you want to get something
Now,
back.
when did I say that?
That's all I got from that. So pretty much
So that's
was.
so if that's
What
all
about
you
the
got from
person
that, that
I
tells
let you
me
cook
that
next?
tells me that your listening skills aren't
I
that good
let you cook next.
because I didn't
I
tell
let
you.
you cook, bro.
No,
I
bro,
let you
you're
cook.
not about to try and twist my words up.
Let
You ain't
me
about to try and
cook,
twist my words up, bro. You ain't about to do that. Nope.
bro. You clearly
So
saying
continue.
everybody in
So
the
so
chat
now
is
so
saying.
now so now I
All
done
right.
untwisted my words that you just tried to twist my words up. Now continue. And if you try to twist my words up again, I'm gonna stop you again.
Okay, you pretty much said, bro, he's gonna go in here and put
Pretty
his
much.
head out there, so you gonna get caught.
He,
So you gonna get caught
I never
maybe or sometimes.
I never said on all of these lives I done came up here, I have never
You
said Brian
just
Norman Jr. is
said
not gonna get
that.
caught.
Bro,
I've never
you
said he
just
wasn't
said
gonna
that
get
you
caught.
put your head out there, bro. You just
Some
said you
guys,
put your head out there and you get hit and sometimes you won't. You just
yes,
said
it's
that.
boxing. You gonna get hit. So think about it.
Bro,
So
the
let me
name
explain
of the
something.
game is hit
So
and not get
so
hit.
bruh,
What if
but
what if
guess what?
Devin hit him and then get out of range?
So
What you gonna
so
do with
so
that?
so listen to what I just said. You said the game is hit and don't get hit, right? But guess what? It's boxing. You gonna get hit. So if you gonna get hit, would you rather get hit by the shot that you don't think is dangerous, that you expecting, or would you rather get hit by other shots?
Bro,
You
I
gonna
want to
get hit.
know,
You ain't
is
gonna
his
get hit
defense gonna
sometimes.
be on his chin or the top of his head? Where's he
You say
whole
what?
defense? Where's his defense gonna come from? His chin or the top of his head? Because he gonna have his head out there on the line. Like you said, he get it off. Your head has to be on the line to get hit. But go ahead though. Because I'm
No,
a
it don't.
breaking
Your
man.
head can get hit anywhere. When Devin Haney got hit by Ryan Garcia, he was crouched in the corner. He was dipping off to the right
Bro,
side and got
you
hit.
just you pretty much said, bro, I'm gonna put my head out there like the great Bam Rodriguez when he was fighting Lomachenko.
I
You
didn't say
said,
that.
put
See,
your
you
head
not see
out
your
there. This
see
is
what
what you
I'm getting
said,
from
brother.
you is your
Okay.
listening skills. Your listening skills just
Bro,
not
you
work.
just said that. Oh my
No,
God, this
I
nigga
said
just said that. Oh my God.
there's some guys who at times will put their head out there and they want you to swing at them so they can counter. Maybe they don't want to get hit. They're gonna get hit sometimes because they're fighting a skilled fighter who knows how to hit guys in the face. But they might be willing to stick their head out on the line a little bit more to get their shots off.
You just said it again, bro. You just said put your
That's
head
what
on
you're
the line,
hearing.
bro.
You just heard that again. That's what I
Oh my.
said.
So pretty much what you're telling me, the defense is to get hit in the head and getting it hit in the chin, as long as you can give something back off stronger.
As long as you can get something back off, and as long as you don't get hit by any crazy shots.
But definitely put your head out there though, right?
I mean, depends on what type of game you want for. It depends on what you're trying to do. I'm just
Where
telling
do
you.
they find these niggas
It's
at?
guys that fight like that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna clip this shit. Oh my
Clip it,
God.
nigga. Cause you gonna clip you not understanding what I'm saying.
Niggas,
That's all
okay,
that's
brother,
gonna do.
break it down for me in English terms. So what you're pretty much telling me, stop me when I'm wrong. You said that Brian Norman's gonna put his head out there to take some hits that he don't think is that strong. But if it's that strong, get his head off the line quick enough after he just took 100 hits. What did you tell? Is that what you said?
Essentially, yes.
You shouldn't.
I never said Brian Norman wasn't gonna get hit.
Hey,
I'm sure he's gonna
hey,
get hit
Art Man,
sometime in
this
that
one on
fight.
you, bro. I don't know if you still there, Art Man, but this one on you, my nigga. This one funny, bro. This nigga just said, bro, did
I'm
y'all
just
hear this
telling you,
shit
bro.
in chat?
If you watch the
Did
sport,
y'all hear this
there's
shit
some
in chat?
apex predators out there. Does
So
does
an apex predator puts his head out there to get hit. Do you know what
yes.
an apex predator is? Do you know what that is? Why you saying it? You don't know what it is. Okay, cool. I'll explain to you what an apex predator is. An apex predator is someone that goes out there with skill, strength, power, speed that hunts you down. That's not trying to take no chances if they don't have to. That's not trying to be wounded in no type of way. The whole objective of an apex predator is to hunt you and take less loss as possible. Not put yourself in a successful situation. No,
Does
it's to destroy you. That's what an apex predator is.
does
Look at
David
the movie
Benavidez
The
get hit?
Predator.
Does David
Look at
Benavidez
the
get hit?
movie The Predator. It'll tell you a little bit more.
Does David Benavidez get hit? Yes or no?
Let me deal with this baby real fast. Does David Benavidez get hit? Yes, he does get hit, bro. Yes, he
Okay.
does.
Does Artur Beterbiev get hit?
Yes, he does.
Does Noah Inoue get hit?
Yes, he does.
Does Ben Rodriguez get hit?
Yes, he does.
Does all those guys stop all of their opponents and knock out their opponents still
Hold
while they
on.
get hit?
Hold on. Does Deontay Wilder get hit?
Yeah.
Does Anthony Joshua get hit?
Yes.
Does 100% of anybody that laced up some gloves before and got in the ring and it said ding, 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 get hit?
Yes, they do. So I don't know why we're
What
so
are you
stuck
talking
on Brian
about?
Norman getting hit.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about?
Everybody gets hits in the ring, bro. You just said pretty much, bro, that you leave yourself susceptible for someone to land a shot on you, whether you believe it's soft or not. Put yourself out there in harm's way in boxing. That's what you said.
There are some guys who do that. It's called setting trap.
Nigga, you think getting hit in your head is called setting a trap?
I think let the nigga think he can keep hitting you in the head and then you counter him and clip him and setting trap. Cause for a nigga to keep thinking he can hit you in the head, he gotta keep trying to throw that punch. And if he's not gonna keep throwing that punch if he's not hitting you ever.
Chat. Am I hearing this? Chat? I know I'm off this 1800
I'm
right
really
now,
not
bro.
worried about
Am
what
I
the
hearing
bot.
this or am I tripping?
I'm not really worried about what the bots are saying in the chat.
Look, ain't no bots in there. Them real people.
Them are
Don't disrespect
bots.
the homie channel. Don't disrespect the homie channel. But anyway, like I'm saying to you, man, bro, are you telling me if me and you got to getting in the mix, bro, you gonna stand there and let me hit you?
It depends on how feather fisted you are. If you was feather fisted, I might let you get off a little something so I can really put something on you.
Do you know it take 5 pounds of pressure to get knocked out, bro? Do you think it
I know
takes
that I
5
done been
pounds?
hit in the face before and I ain't done got knocked out.
I'm pretty sure you did get hit in the face because you left your face out there to get hit.
Yeah, and guess what I did after I got hit?
Talk to me.
I'll let you ponder that. I'll let you ponder that.
You laid there, got a blanket, and went to
Nah,
sleep?
nigga. I went. I laid that wood.
You did what?
I laid that wood.
Hold on. What the hell y'all niggas talking about? I had stepped away for a second.
The man, the man said the man admitted that he said Brian Norman should stand there, let Devin Haney hit him
No, I
with
didn't.
stuff that he don't think is
No, I
strong.
didn't.
You did. You
Hey,
said
but you
put your
know,
hand on
somebody,
Devin.
you
You
ain't the
trying to
only
twist
person
up
I heard
words?
say something like that. So my dude, he told me, he said Brian Norman really can afford to keep his hands down because what's coming from Devin ain't gonna really affect him.
Nah, he still got to keep his hands up, but he just gotta, he got to slip and bob and weave, and sometimes, sometimes you might eat that jab to come with the overhand right.
Dev might do that nigga how Tiger Johnson just did that other dude on
Bruh,
Pro
Devin is
Box.
not Tiger Johnson. Devin ain't got Tiger Johnson power, bro. What are you talking
Nigga, they was
about?
just saying Tiger Johnson don't have power.
Yes, he do. He got more power than Devin.
He got more knockouts in there.
He probably do, bro. And if he don't, it's because Devin got half his knockouts in Mexico.
Oh yeah, you hear this shit?
Did he not? Go. Look, we can pull up. We can pull up the box rig. We can pull the box rig up. You
Who
want you
this
want to go
nigga?
pull the box
Nigga,
rig
he
up?
knocked the nigga out on Pro Box. You gotta chill. You gotta chill.
Nigga, Devin was knocking niggas out in Mexican bars. What are we talking about?
Shit, Norman about to be a nigga in a Mexican bar on November 22nd. I'll tell you that.
Devin Haney about to be in a Saudi Arabian bar.
And nigga talking about some. And
Devin
Amari
Haney about to
Jones
be in the
probably
hookah lounge.
told him, hey, your story about this nigga Amari Jones, he on some covert mission to really hurt
He
Devin
is,
Haney.
bro. He a
Funny as
snake,
hell.
bro. Some dudes you can see it in their eyes. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
tell you, bro. Devin Haney, little bro, him on camera, bro. You know, niggas don't forget stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
They don't. Niggas be hating. Niggas will fall
It's
out
a
over some
secret
little
plan
shit.
to
It ain't no
sabotage
secret
Devin in the
plan. It was
long run.
Amari Jones playing, and
So
Brian Norman
Art,
Jr.
mate.
split beans.
Art, can I ask you a question, Art?
Yeah.
I seen you in the gym, man, and you be looking real sharp in that gym, man. So say this. Say I come, say I come in the gym with you, man, and we get to sparring, bro. I'm gonna have my headgear on and all that. You just keep your head down. You just keep your hands down. You keep your hands down and your chin up, and just
Nobody
let me
said
hit
keep your
you.
hands down and keep your chin up.
And
What are
just
you
let me
talking
hit you.
about? Like, what are
Hell
you talking
no.
about? Like, this is really how dudes trying to twist
That's
your
what
words in
he
real
said,
time.
bro. Can you say what you
No,
said again? Because maybe I didn't
no,
hear you right. Say it
no.
again, please.
You just said put your hands down, lift your chin up. Who ever said that? I never said that. You twisting words right now. And you
You
think I'm
said
not
it.
gonna catch it? I'm on all that, dude. I'm on all that.
This young man said, this young brother said, keep your head out there. Take some hits that you don't think is hard, but when it's hard, get your head off the line. But just keep your head out there so you can bait him in to let you keep hitting him, but you can get a good punch. You said that.
That's what niggas be on, bro. And I still think that's a little bit of fabrication or whatever, but
Thank God you are not a boxing coach, brother.
no, thank God you not in the court line. Cause you type of nigga in the court, you dare to got to jump over the podium. Get your ass, stop your ass from lying.
But I want to know. I want to get back to that shit with Amari Jones and Coach. So you don't think
Right.
you don't
You
think
keep asking about that because now you worried.
nah, because I'm hearing word. I'm hearing fucking fear from Coach.
I'm
You don't
telling
hear no
you,
fear from Coach at all,
Senior just spilled the beans, and Mari listened to that like, damn, he wasn't supposed to say that. I was setting some shit up. He wasn't supposed to say
nigga.
that.
You
Cause think
making
of,
this nigga here. You just say now. You just saying anything. Nigga, I ain't trying to
I'm
hear
doing
that
the
shit.
same shit you doing. Honestly, I'm doing the same shit you've been doing the
Yeah,
last
this
2 weeks.
talking about something. Yeah. Amari Jones really got a covert plan to hurt Devin. Like nigga, hell nah. First
Bro,
of all, you don't even know if Amari even said anything to this nigga Dev.
so you think Senior? Well, I don't know. So you think Senior just lying, or you think he just pulled something out his ass?
No, I think Senior just overthinking because his ass knowing that reality's setting in. That nigga, you might get your son might get his belt snatched.
I mean, he probably really is wondering what's making Devin Haney think he could be his son. Like that probably he probably really like is really curious. Like
Because he's not
you
good.
really
Hey,
done signed the
his
contract to get in
fights.
the ring
His
with.
fights. He's not good. That's why.
I mean, that's your opinion. I think he's a pretty good fighter. I think he is. I think he's a young killer. I think he's a young assassin that is
So you
establishing
think
his repertoire.
fighting Jin Sasaki automatically puts you beating Devin Haney? Is that what
You
you're
know what
telling me?
I think Brian Norman learned from the Jen Sasaki fight. You want me to be honest with you? I think Brian Norman learned how to repeatedly hit someone into submission and land accurate shots, and whether somebody fighting you back and hitting you back and trying to match your pace and still being able to land your shots and keep pressing forward when they're not going down. Because I'm telling you, and people keep getting mad when I say it to them, it's not the amount of shots that he hit Jen Sasaki with and to knock him out. It's not going to take that amount of shots if he landed on Devin Haney. It's not. It's not. He's not. He won't take half the shots that Jen Sasaki got landed on. Maybe not even a third. I say the type of shots he was landing on Jen Sasaki, it'll take around. Depends on how clean he getting hit. If he get hit clean, it could be open about 5 or 6 shots. But if he's getting caught dodging, blocking one, getting caught, stepping to the side, blocking a couple, then it might take about 15 to 16. But I'm telling you, he has a very slim margin for error in this fight. That's what I'm trying to explain, y'all. I'm not saying he can't win,
Were
but
you saying the same thing about Regis Prograis?
his margin for error in this fight is the thinnest margin he's ever had in any fight. So he better be
Was you
preparing
saying the
like
same
he
thing
is.
about Regis Prograis?
No, I never said that. You can ask Art right now. He got some DMs from me right now of what I said was gonna happen when Regis fought Devin Haney from 2 years ago.
Okay.
So
Well, have you ever went against Devin Haney in any fight?
I went against Devin Haney in the Lomachenko fight.
Okay. And you seen
That's the only fight where I said Devin Haney's gonna lose this fight. And to be honest with you, it was a close fight. It could have went either way, but he won, so I gotta give him credit
No,
for it.
it wasn't. But so in real life, you really a Devin Haney hater.
If that's what you interpret, if that's what your ears interpret, the same way earlier your ears was interpreting some whole other shit from what I was saying.
Bro,
I
that's
guess so.
exactly what you said, brother. I'm not lying
If
to you.
that's what you hear, I'm not arguing with you.
We too grown.
Apparently, your brain work a different type of way
It do, man. Trust me,
than
it
what
does.
what your ears are telling you.
Hey, look, it got me farther in life, so I understand why it worked the way
Okay,
it worked.
well,
But
that's good.
let's get to the fight, though. So is Brian Norman
Oh,
faster
I'm
than
very
Devin
ready for
Haney?
this fight.
Is Brian Norman faster than Devin Haney?
I think they're about even. Devin might have the edge, but I think they're about even.
Okay.
Devin might have the edge. Maybe.
Who has the better footwork? TD, what's going on with my boy TD Sports?
On the back foot. On
Any
the back
foot.
foot.
The good foot, the back foot, the left foot, the side
No,
foot.
and this is how you try to simplify arguments because you don't got a very expanded, brain for the sport of boxing.
Okay, well, let's do this then.
There's
Let me
different
go and
types of
break it
footwork in
down
boxing.
Go ahead. Let's really talk about it. Let me
All right,
break
let's
you
break it
down.
down. Let's break it down.
Well, go ahead.
So
You
there's
start
different
and
types
then
of
I'll follow
footwork.
to you. I got you.
All right, so you listening?
I got you. I'm here.
All right. So there's different types of footwork. There's coming forward footwork.
Mm-hmm.
So that's footwork. The ability to come forward, the ability to cut guys off, the ability to feint guys into position. That's footwork. That's a footwork skill. So being on the back foot isn't the only type of footwork. Even though as boxing fans, we like to only give guys credit on the back foot as people that have some of the best footwork in boxing. There's lateral movement.
We give credit to people that can step back and knock you out, or as they're on the back foot and continue boxing in a great manner when you're going on the back foot. That's when we give them credit.
Yeah, but there's other types of footwork too. So we got to. So when we ask who has the better footwork,
there real fast. Let's move on to the next type of footwork because we already did.
I'm sure you do want to move on and don't break it
down.
down.
No, we can stay here. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Let's stay with the
all
back
right.
foot.
So I'm gonna continue. So there's front footwork, there's back footwork, and guess what else footwork it is? There's mid-range footwork.
We're staying on back footwork. That's what
I'm sure you do want to stay on back footwork.
Okay, let's move forward now.
So let's move forward. So if we're adding up all three versions of footwork because we just established, right? There's back footwork, there's front footwork, and then there's mid-range footwork, right? Out of those three, I think Norman is better at 2 out of the 3 than Devin Haney. So I would say that Norman has the better footwork.
I would think you're wrong because
Okay,
Devin can
that's what
come
you think.
forward. Hold on, brother. As we seen Devin Haney when he fought Lomachenko, he fought on the front foot. We seen him fighting on the back foot in fights, and we seen him end up one that you missed. We seen him short range too. I don't want to miss that one. You missed the side to side foot movement when he fought Ramirez. He was moving side to side. That's actually foot movement as well.
Yeah.
Did you forget that?
Yeah, it didn't seem that effective to me. He was doing it. It didn't
Why
seem
you
that
didn't
effective.
mention it though? You were wanting to move on, but not mention it. So let's talk
What
about
lateral footwork? I thought I said lateral footwork. If I didn't, that's
No.
my fault.
You didn't.
Yeah,
But
okay,
go ahead.
so that's 4. So that's 4. But honestly, I thought lateral and back foot is I kind of compounded that a little bit. So that's my fault. I think that's kind of the same thing, but I could be wrong. What you think?
Okay, you do understand. What about? Let's talk defense. Let's talk about a little bit of defense. Does Brian Norman have the better defense?
Because he gets hit more, I would not give him that one. You know.
Okay. So does defense play a big part and role in the fight?
It plays about half the role in the fight.
Okay, cool. What about the better offense?
I am damn sure that Brian Norman Jr. has a better offense. There's no doubt in my mind who has the better offense.
So Brian Norman has a better bag than Devin Haney. Could you tell me some things that he does?
Yes.
Could you tell me some things that he does?
Yeah. So Brian Norman Jr. he has a pretty good jab. I wouldn't say as good as Devin Haney, but I think every punch he throws besides the jab is better than Devin Haney's. You match up any punch, huh?
Like which one?
Like hit the hooks, right-handed hook, left-handed hook, right-handed uppercut, left-handed uppercut, right overhand, left overhand. I think the only punch that Devin Haney could compete with him in is his straight right versus Brian Norman's overhand right. But I still take Brian Norman's overhand right over Devin Haney's straight right 10 days out the week. And there's only 7 days in the week.
Okay. And what else?
I think Brian Norman Jr. I think Brian Norman Jr. sets the better traps. I think he's a better counter puncher.
Okay.
I think he lands the more effective shots. I think he lands the harder shots. You know, those are what scores points in boxing, right? Landing effective, clean, hard shots.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I think basically, so every offensive move besides the jab, I think Brian Norman Jr. has the edge.
Well, Devin Haney actually leads with a hook. If you understand, you understand.
I don't think Devin Haney's hook is better than Brian Norman's hook.
But I didn't interrupt you, brother.
I'm just telling you. So I'm just letting you know.
Okay, cool. So Devin Haney actually leads with a hook. If you understand, you understand. If you've seen it, you've seen it. Devin actually leads with the hook, which is way better than Brian Norman, because Brian Norman, only way he can land the hook is he has to be in close quarters. Actually, when you lead with the hook, left or right, that makes you a better hooker than Brian Norman, who has to have you in close range to get a hook off. Stop me if I'm wrong with that one.
I disagree with both of that.
So Brian Norman leads with hooks.
Huh?
So Brian Norman leads with hooks.
He very well can lead with a hook.
Does he lead with hooks?
Did he lead with a hook when he knocked out Jen Sasaki?
Does he lead with hooks?
Did he lead with a hook when he knocked out Jen Sasaki? Was that a lead hook?
No.
So what kind of hook was it? A counter hook?
It was pack of noodles putting his head on, putting his head on the line, getting hit on top of his dome.
Okay.
That's what that was. It was more of a punch down hit than a hook. He like kind of punched down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If Devin Haney tries to lead with a hook against Brian Norman, he's gonna run into something.
Okay, cool. Smooth. Okay, cool. So we got that. So who has the better body attack? Who has a better body attack? Because you threw
Brian Norman by far. Brian
Norman has a better body attack
by far.
And what makes you believe that?
Because he goes to the body with more conviction in harder shots.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
And he goes to the body with both hands. And he can go to the body with both hands, not just the right hand. He can go to the body with both hands.
Okay, cool. So what else does Brian Norman do better than Devin Haney, in your opinion?
I think he's got more dog in him. I think
he got more dog.
I think he just I think he just got the more meanness. I think he's the nasty
I'm about to make him look real foolish when
I think
I'm
he
done.
has the more bloodlust in the ring. I think he has more killer instinct in the ring.
Who's that? Is that next gen or is that John?
Yes, this is next gen. This is next gen.
Huh?
Yes, this is next gen.
That was you saying that?
Yes, I think he has the more bloodlust in the ring. I think.
No, he don't even believe it. He don't even believe it. But go ahead.
I believe it. Hey, you know what's the scary part about it?
Go ahead.
Watch Brian Norman's fights. The nigga expression don't change when he
Mm-hmm.
fight. The nigga, you can't shake him up. You can't shake him up. His expression don't change when he fight.
So what
He
else
go.
does he do better than Devin Haney?
What else? I don't know. What have we named already? We named out of the footwork. I think he has the better footwork. I think he throws every punch in the book besides
The
he has
better
the better expression.
footwork. What the fuck?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you
about to
might
click
What
not
are
on
we
didn't hear
afraid?
it early in the conversation. Do you want me to break it down again? I can break it
This
No,
down
I
man
don't
again.
even
trips
want to
over
hear
his
it.
feet.
Okay, I'm sure you don't
This
want to
man
hear it.
trips over his feet. But go ahead though. I got you.
What else? I know I'm
Anything
missing
else?
something. I know I'm missing. Oh yeah. Oh, this is so crucial. This is so crucial. I'm so glad y'all asked this.
Uh-huh.
You know how Usyk and Lomachenko, they
I want
kind
to
of
talk
have
about
like
Brian Norman. That's it. I don't want to talk about nobody else.
I'm comparing a skill
I don't
set.
need to
Right,
compare
because they,
myself.
bro, they compare this nigga to Mike Tyson,
Okay.
Roy Jones Jr.,
So in boxing,
TIP. Shit.
so in boxing, does the guys today not do things that guys of the past did? And that's kind of how we know who the elite guys are because
I
they
know
do
that's
some of the
why
great
your
stuff.
man keep on mentioning Floyd Mayweather because Dev, he's showing them skills.
Okay,
Right?
I'm not, and if that's what y'all see, I'm not gonna argue with it. But I'm just
Can
trying to
you
make an example right
can
now
you
because
finish saying what
I
you were
was trying to
saying without
continue the
saying
point.
anybody else's name? Because I'm
I
not
was
going to use
try-
anybody else's name. Go
I
ahead.
was okay. So I'll just talk about Brian Norman. I was just hoping. Okay, I just hope your brain can keep up. I was trying to use a different fighter so you can have a framework to wrap your mind around. But I'm gonna
Cool. Don't
hope
worry
that you
about it.
can
I
keep
catch
up
on to you.
mentally. Okay,
I
I hope you
got you.
can keep up. Okay, so when guys are jabbing and boxing, sometimes there's like a hand battle, a fake battle, if you will. Some guys
Yep.
move their hands up and down to try to get your hands out of position so they can find openings. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Norman Jr. He's really good at that. He's really good
Anything
at
else?
that.
Anything else?
I'm trying to think, and I'm trying. You give me his whole game plan. You might be a op. You want me to tell the whole game plan?
You say
Let's see.
if you think Brian Norman has better feet work than Haney. Yeah, I know this nigga tweaking, but I
Yeah.
just
Oh,
let
I
him
got
tweak.
it.
Do
He
you want
gets
me
to
to
tweak on my
explain
channel.
again, Artman, for the
We
people
I
all
that
get
got
it.
it.
huh?
Yeah.
You want me
I
to
don't
explain
judge.
again?
I don't judge the type of drugs other people do. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay if next stand on that shit. Because he talk about some better footwork. You
So I'll
got it.
ask you again. Do you want me to explain again why I think he got better footwork?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hear
Okay,
it
okay.
because there's
I'm sure you
nothing you.
don't want to hear. I'm
Just
sure you don't want to hear it again because it's
I
the real shit.
watched the film myself. I've been
Okay, so
watching. I've been watching
okay,
so much Norman film. You would think I was a Norman fan.
okay. So you
For real.
watch
For
him
real.
in the mid. So you watch him in the mid range too, and when he
Everything
coming
you said
forward,
next
and when he
gen was
going back.
completely wrong. If
I
he
see.
believes that,
I see him with his lackluster footwork. That this guy he lunges in. He jumps with his fucking feet off the ground to land some punches.
All right, if that's what you see, I'm not gonna argue with you. If that's what you see, I see something else, but I'm not gonna argue
okay,
with you. If
cool.
that's what you see.
I
Everything that you
see.
said,
I seen that he do that lunging. It does translate from sparring to the ring because he did that in that sparring match against old dude Albright, and dude was just popping his ass with counter check left hooks every time he lunged in. And I said, "Oh yeah, he
All
ain't
right,
fix this
you
shit.
talking about Nasir Albright?
Yeah, he ain't fix this shit."
Let me see something right quick. Nasir Albright.
Now he
everything
about to
that
pull up box rec. I don't care about no box rec,
Let me
nigga.
see. Nasir
I'm
Albright.
talking. Pull up the
everything
footage of him getting cooked.
I don't think he's talking about Nasir Albright. I think he's talking about somebody else.
my
Oh
thing is go ahead, Art, my fault.
no,
I'm
I was
trying to
just
think
gonna
of.
say, yeah, I think it was old dude, not the dude
I
who fought.
I don't think so, but
It's
you
not
can
the dude
correct
who
me.
fought. What's his name? Keyshawn. It's somebody else.
Yeah, that's Nasir Albright, the one that fought Keyshawn. That's the one I'm
Not the
talking
dude
about.
who fought. Not the dude who fought Keyshawn. It was
All
another
right,
nigga.
well, I was right then. You wasn't talking about him. That's not. That's
Everything
not.
everything you said next gen was a lie. Let me start with the footwork. First of all, Brian Norman does not know how to cut off a ring. Brian Norman does not know how to fight off the back foot nor laterally because all Brian Norman do is step forward. So when you say he fighting off the back foot, how? And he's the one moving forward, hunting you down. Second
Well,
of
I've
all,
seen him fight off the back foot in a
hold
few
on, but,
Yeah,
but I
fights.
that's
did not.
somebody else. That's
Let you
somebody else.
cook.
I don't know who it is. I forgot his name. I
I let
forgot
you
his name.
cook. So as far as the footwork, he does not have any lateral footwork nor back footwork. Does Brian Norman step on the gas and move forward? Yes. If Devin Haney has the step to the side footwork, Devin Haney's pretty much a ballerina in the ring. Devin Haney can set you up for feints and all type of defensive problems that Brian Norman has and set him up for shots. I've never seen Brian Norman be an ultimate feiner in any type of fight where Brian Norman feints. No, Brian Norman is a twitchy fighter and he just shoots off the gun. That's when he jumps in the air, leaps with that Joe Frazier hook, which can get him, which a feint can get him up there, which he can get uppercut counter with a left hook or a right hook or a right down the pike. That's what got him sent to the ground in a whatchamacallit fight. I don't even want to say his name. Let's move to the next one. When you said defense, you said Brian Norman has defense. I don't believe defense is catching shots with your head, your jaw, and your teeth. I don't believe that's any defense, and Brian Norman keeps his head on the line. Right?
Type
Okay,
shit.
cool. All right, cool. Now let's move on. You said he was a better puncher and had a better bag than Devin Haney. I've only seen Brian Norman throw a couple of punches, mid-range punches, straight and a left hook. Brian Norman, and he'll throw an uppercut here and there, but you have to be sitting right in front of him. Brian Norman don't have a bag like Devin Haney. Devin Haney can lead with the left or the right hook, or lead with a jab, or he can just feint and go straight to the body. He can lead with straight body work, left or right, any side of the ring. We definitely have that. Now let's talk about the another thing of defense that you didn't mention was Devin Haney got a defensive move called tying you up. It's called clinching. Devin Haney will clinch and make you. Devin Haney will clinch and make you reset. And once you're resetting, Devin Haney can fire off. Devin Haney learned from the best how to counter punch you, and that's what that straight right down the pipe. When Devin Haney lets you think he's in range, steps back to hit you with that Floyd Mayweather right. We've seen him do it to everybody. Now, what else did you say? You said the strong. Okay, cool.
Ain't gonna work this fight.
I didn't stop you, brother. I let you cook. I let you beat the loose.
You go ahead. I'm just.
Is it getting too hot? Do you want me to turn down the heat a little bit?
It's not getting hot at all. It's cold.
Okay, who has the higher height? Devin Haney. Devin Haney's been in the ring with pure boxers and still outboxed pure boxers such as
Who's the pure boxer Devin Haney's been in the ring with?
Lomachenko's a boxer, sir.
Lomachenko's a pure boxer.
Lomachenko's the purest of the purest.
You don't know what you're talking about. Right?
Okay, cool. Let me just move on since you don't know anything about boxing. Right now. Okay, cool. So
Lomachenko is like Lomachenko.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'll wait. He's like a volume swarmer. Yeah, you need to wait because you need to listen because you're really just saying anything right now.
Okay, cool. Lomachenko is what you call is a definition of a top-ranked 1,000% boxer. Lomachenko will box your ears off, sir, and don't care who you are.
Type in pure boxer.
Okay, Devin Haney, and you say he don't have the dog in him. Devin Haney got the German Shepherd in him. Devin Haney was in a fight with a dude that weighed more, and that was on 2 different steroids and was in trouble in a deep end. Devin Haney told you that he's had his bearings in order to still make it to 12 rounds after getting dropped 3, and the only rounds that he didn't win was the ones he got knocked down. That's what you call a pure boxer with a high IQ, which your boy Brian Norman don't have. Then let's talk about coaching. He does not have a coach in his corner. You may say Devin Haney has multiple coaches because you have multiple professors when you go to college and high school. So he's learned from the best. Who's Brian Norman learned from? B Senior, who's been knocked out 6 times and 8-11 in his pro career, and he's fighting dudes, sparring with dudes that's mimicking Devin Haney named Tay Jones, who I just posted getting knocked out.
Pure boxer, Google search, uses distance and positioning.
You can Google whatever you want to, you'll see the name of Lomachenko
positioning to stay outside of their opponent's effective punching, relies on speed in the jab, strong defense, technical smart, avoids infighting. A pure boxer typically avoids getting in close range, brawling, preferred to work from a distance. That's literally what Lomachenko wants to do to you. Lomachenko wants to get close to you.
Oh my goodness! Do you know who the Matrix is? You don't know shit about boxing.
The Matrix wants to cut the distance. A pure boxer wants to increase distance. A pure boxer wants to increase distance. See what you're doing right now is you're exposing your lack of boxing knowledge right now. That's what you're doing.
Nobody in the chat thinks so. Only you.
No, I don't care what your bots think in the chat. The bots.
Stop disrespecting the homie channel. The homie ain't got no bots.
They're gonna agree with everything you say. That's a bot.
Hey, hold on real fast. This ain't my channel. I got the Insane Talk channel. Hey, John, do you agree with what I'm saying or are you against it? Sire, come on now.
You think I care what your bots think?
Okay, I'm back. My fault.
I agree with a little bit of shit he's saying for sure.
A little bit. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
So where do you feel like I was wrong at?
Bro, you call Lomachenko a pure boxer. That's where you go wrong.
Lomachenko is definitely a pure boxer.
Type in pure boxer on Google and read. Just read. Type in pure boxer on Google and just read.
Oh my goodness, bro. First of all, bro, I'm not gonna I don't want to disrespect the South, bro, but y'all don't have the same education that we have, bro. So stop it with your bullshit.
What you mean? You don't got the same education you got?
Bro, y'all not smart like that, bro. Stop playing with me, bro, with my intelligence level, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
When did I assert your intelligence? I said just read.
Bro, stop playing with my intelligence, bro.
How am I playing?
Lomachenko is a pure boxer, bro. Stop playing with me.
Type in pure boxer on Google and read what come up. Just read.
Oh my goodness gracious, bro. This is why we call it slow. Okay, so anyway. So now you saying Lomachenko ain't a pure boxer to make Brian to uplift
Go
Brian?
look up what pure boxer means. Go look up the definition of
All right,
pure
man.
boxer.
This your show, brother. I'm gonna be quiet, but can you tell me what a pure boxer is? Lomachenko a pure boxer?
All right, can you go to Google and type in pure boxer and see what comes up?
All right, man. Can you please tell me is
Man, okay.
hold
Hold
on,
on.
This nigga just said
Hold
go to
on. Y'all
Google.
been cooking. Let my other people cook real quick. Shout out to my
What
dude,
Deontay
T.O.
Wilder say? Go Google that shit.
Shout out to my dude, John. What's poppin', y'all?
What up, bro?
I'm tripping off this nigga saying go to Google for what a pure boxer is, my nigga.
Go Google that shit. Don't everybody believe in Google? Shout out to Deontay Wilder.
bro,
Nigga,
you
this nigga
slow
said
as hell,
argument
bro.
is hard. Nigga, is water wet? Nigga. Hey, but real shit, I'm more focused on that shit Brian Norman Sr. said, dog. That nigga, he switched his tune. Y'all don't understand. This nigga was just on my channel talking hella reckless. Now he talking about some, if we don't get it, we gonna salute Dev and all this shit. What y'all think about the switching of the tone? Y'all found that suspicious? Y'all find that suspicious?
This nigga bringing up Amari Jones out of nowhere and shit. Like, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Abari, he found a connection. He was thinking, damn, why Dev really want to fight Brian Norman like that? What he see in my son that make him want to fight him so bad?
He really trying to. A lot of us are trying to figure that out. He's not the only one that's curious. A lot of us are like, Devin, what do you think this is? You think I'm not curious? I mean, I know, I kind of know why he took the fight, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish Devin would have stayed at 140. Devin could have done great things at 140. He could have had a good run. He could have made some big
Bro, y'all
Nigga,
fights.
you
niggas
talking
don't.
about coulda, woulda. Nigga, bro, this nigga about to whoop this nigga Brian Norman ass.
I don't know about that, man. I think
Bro,
this is
I
a
noticed that
very.
with a lot of niggas who don't like Devin, it's like y'all have this like inferiority complex. Like, I don't know why Devin gonna take that for. Why did he do that? He
All
should
that
have just
trash. Come on,
like y'all niggas don't have no dreams or aspirations or
It's
something.
not.
Quit projecting, my nigga. Quit
It's not
projecting.
about projecting. It's about.
Let that man be great. You're projecting. Just because you don't want to be great, don't
It's
mean he don't
about.
want to be
But
great.
it's more so about. I'm thinking of this from like a move making standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because he wants to be great, my nigga. You have to be able to relate.
Hey,
you can want to be great, but what's the okay? But okay, so the thing about it is when you in this game, you got to think about risk versus reward, right? So when you making a decision, you got to think, what can I gain from this? What can I
breaking
lose from
news,
this?
Brian Norman Sr. They touchdown in Saudi. And
Yeah, I seen
he
that shit.
he
I seen
immediately
that
trying to
shit.
respond to Art Man talking about some they say I ain't touchdown.
Yeah, we stuck. We ain't coming. You know, the storm is here, baby. The storm is here. Now
Not the storm.
we're rolling.
You know how we coming. Country ass nigga, boy.
The storm. The storm in the desert. The storm in Saudi. Saudi. Not Saudi.
Hey,
Saudi.
what's up, boss? How you doing, man? All right. I know how we coming, man.
I thought he said he don't want people to touch him. Now they touching his bags and some more shit.
You don't. Nigga, you seen what happened to Floyd Schofield? You gotta watch niggas out there, bro.
I definitely can't take this nigga talking serious, bro.
You gotta watch them niggas out there, bro. Turned up sick a couple days before the fight. You don't know what happened. Desert Storm.
It
Hell yeah,
was
we
it
about
was
to
a
take we
million
about to we
niggas
about to
talking about,
take Tim
man,
Bradley.
Devin gonna find a way to pull out of this fight, man. Why he taking that fight? It's like y'all want this nigga to be scared. Like y'all
I was talking about
projecting.
Norman. I was talking about Norman.
I'm talking about the narrative, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Tim Bradley was talking about they gonna find some way to pull out the fight. They
That
gonna
wasn't
find some
Tim.
way.
Yeah, I
Bruh,
know.
let
They
I
that
said
thought
he
that
young
was
was
man
Sean
be
scared.
Porter.
great.
I thought that was Sean Porter.
It was Sean Porter.
Fact check.
Hey, yo, Art, I got a
He
question
should have
for
pulled
your
out the fight. I
channel,
ain't gonna lie.
man.
He should have pulled
Why
out.
I be why every time somebody pick Brian Norman, they just so against Devin, they hate on Devin. Why we can't just pick a winner?
What have I said that's hate? Please.
No, I'm saying,
Please
no,
break it down.
come on,
Nigga,
bro. You know,
you said Devin Haney would lose to Jin Kasaki, nigga.
That's not hate. That's an
That's
opinion.
that's bullshit.
That's an opinion, bro.
Your
You can't
opinion is
take everything
bullshit.
like personal. Oh, you hate. No, I just
You
think.
think I take it personal? I don't give a
I
fuck.
mean,
I don't give a fuck about this
if you
shit.
assuming something on my character
Right.
that I
Nah,
didn't
some of
say
y'all up here do
myself,
be taking that shit personal, bro. When niggas
Bro,
pick a
did
winner.
niggas actually see the Lomachenko fight, bro? That was like one of the coldest displays of boxing I ever
it was.
seen,
That was a
bro.
great fight. That was one. I'll be
I know.
serious. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life.
That's
It was
why
a
In
I
my
great
hate.
fight.
life.
That's why I hate even talking about that fight with just anybody for real, because it's like niggas really gonna hate on Dev, but it's like nigga, you gotta really see that nigga was putting in work from the very first round, bro.
Them niggas were literally dancing from round one like it was a sword fight.
It was
Like,
a
bro,
back and
crazy
forth. It
footwork.
was a technical match. It was a chess match. It was a, it had some good moments. It had some bad moments. It had some drama. It was a great fight.
It's
Yeah,
Going
not what
into
definitely
people
them
that
thought it
definitely
last
was a
was.
two
close
rounds,
fight.
bro, I was like, Dev, you gotta pull through and he pulled through them last two rounds, bro. That
He
was
did.
great work.
He did. He
Great.
could have folded. He really could have folded, and he didn't. You got to commend him for that. See, that's the thing. Niggas think I don't give Devin Haney no credit.
I
I give
hated
Devin
that
Haney credit.
commentary. That commentary down there ruined the fight.
I watched that shit without commentary, bro.
I can't wait till
Were
they
they
get caught
boxing
when they
pretty
upload
good?
that shit.
Was Loma boxing very, very well as a high chest boxer?
Yeah, he was boxing well. The thing is, he couldn't get off like how he normally would. Like, so you seen how he fought that Asian dude, right?
Uh-huh.
That was Lomachenko getting the fuck off. He couldn't do none of that against Dev. He
But he
couldn't.
He was
spanked
boxing
Nakatani.
during that. He was boxing that Asian dude though, right? He was boxing, right?
No, he
He was
was
turning
pressing
You
him.
him.
talking
No, he was
about Nakatani?
pressing. He was
You talking
pressing
Pressing
about
him. He was
Nakatani.
Nakatani,
turning
right?
him.
He was pressing Nakatani.
Hold on, I'm talking to Art Man. Hold on, this Art channel.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Hey,
So Artman, be honest. Be honest, Artman.
Art,
Instead, he
was
was
he
turning him.
boxing? He was turning him. That's a form of boxing, correct?
Oh my God, this
Yeah,
dude
I'm
be
saying
fishing.
he was boxing, nigga. He ain't no power puncher.
Cool,
But he was pressing him. He was cutting the
cool.
distance. He was
This dude
pressuring
don't
him.
know what he's talking about when he
No,
said
you don't know what you're talking
Lomachenko's
about.
not a pure
You don't know
boxer.
what you're talking about.
This dude don't
You
know
don't know what you're
nothing
talking about.
about boxing, bro.
You don't know what you're talking about. Google, read.
Bro, I don't even think y'all. Never mind. Let me
Bro,
forget
the
you guys.
nigga had like 30,000 amateur fights, bro. Like,
Okay, but
what?
his style is a pressure fighter. He's a pressure fighter. He's a swarmer. He swarms
Oh
you.
my.
He throws combination. He's
He's
He
not a
the
not
pure
only
no
boxer.
dude in
swarmer,
history that
bro.
will ever say that.
I'ma keep it G. Loma got some of the coldest footwork I've ever seen, bro.
Okay,
The nigga
Oh
is
God,
cold.
Queen Earth.
and again, back to the conversation earlier. There is different forms of footwork, and back footwork is not the only form of footwork.
Bam picks Devin.
That fight, I feel like he's gonna go out there and just be a smart fighter that he always is. Yeah, but Norman can crack, bro. Yeah, he can. He's dangerous for sure, but I feel like Haney's just a little bit too smart. Interesting. Yeah, like, do you think he'll fight the way he fought against Jose?
Hey, that nigga tried to hate.
I
Right.
don't know. It's hard to tell just because I know people give him a lot of backlash for that fight. So maybe it might change his mentality going out there and just maybe fighting a more action-packed fight, but still in a smart way. I feel like he's gonna get the job done either way. Yeah, like this. What I've seen from people, they think Haney's gonna outbox him, or that he's gonna get caught with something, just given what happened in the Ryan fight, knowing that Norman's like a really big puncher. Yeah, no, I mean I've seen what people say as well, but I mean my mind will always have Haney winning. In terms of
He tried to throw in some code in there with the Ryan fight, right? You remember that one? Yeah, nigga. I mean,
Yeah, the one where the nigga was on PD.
they never mention that. They never mention that at all. It's always well, you seen the Ryan fight as if that nigga just took a fucking fat L, and that's just that. That was the end of the story. And
Bro,
Ryan went
I'll
on to
never
do some
forget
big
that
things in
shit,
life.
bro. When Ryan hit that nigga in the first, or what was the second round? When he hit that nigga, I was like, bro, that was the fastest punch I ever
That was the
seen,
first
bro.
round. That was in the
Yeah,
beginning
that
of the
shit was
first round.
fast, and I thought
I was like,
I thought it
what
was
the
just
fuck?
weed. I smoke a lot of trees, so I thought I was just tweaking. I'm like, dude, did he
Nah,
just
bro.
catch that
I
nigga
was
that fast?
sober watching that shit. I was like, that was the fastest shit I ever seen. And then it come out this nigga on PDs, bro.
What tripped me out the most was just the optics of it. I've never seen Devin Haney that small compared to anybody else that he fought. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, that shit look crazy as hell.
That's what happened when two weight bullies get in the ring with each other.
Nah, ain't
Shit,
no
Oh
two
two
man, we
big
weight
ain't
niggas right
bully.
talking
there.
weight
Somebody
bullies
fought
Why
in the
is
room.
Devin a
man.
Somebody
weight
did.
bully?
Both of
Man,
them
he
weight
actually
bullies, bro.
hold.
Ryan and Devin some weight
Here's the
bullies.
thing. I don't see why niggas hate Devin Haney for this shit because the nigga asked for a fair fight, bro. Like, damn, ain't that what we asked for is a fucking fair fight? And the guy went in there not just overweight, but he was on 2 performance-enhancing drugs. Bro, didn't we just see Edwin versus Keyshawn get canceled because of the same how much weight fucking Ryan weighed was like 3 pounds over?
Devin could have said cancel the fight.
Yeah, niggas canceled the whole fucking fight about this shit. Now
Devin
the
could have
nigga
canceled the fight.
not only was he on the pads, this nigga was overweight as well. So it's like, how can we sit here and say, well the way he looked in that fight is how he's gonna look in every fight going forward? I don't understand that way of thinking, bro. I feel like that's why I consider it hate. Because it's like, how can you judge a nigga based off a fight where he was clearly at a disadvantage?
Right. He could still have some of those same disadvantages from a nigga that's not a PD.
So Brian Norman's gonna come in overweight, 3 pounds over?
No, but Brian Norman could be a very strong individual.
So did the end of the conversation right then and there, because that's one thing that
but let's break it down.
So what are we talking about?
Can we break it down? You want to break it down?
Let's break it down. Brian Norman is not as fast as fucking Ryan Garcia, bro. I don't care.
I don't think he's
Hell
as fast, but I think he's pretty fast. He might not be as fast, but he's pretty fast.
Well, he's not as fast, so nigga, that already kills the argument.
So
nigga, he's
only
not
got
faster than Lomachenko.
Okay, so that kills the argument. But so what you're saying is only guys as fast as Ryan Garcia can land on Devin Haney. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is you shouldn't expect the worst version of Haney versus Brian Norman.
Why didn't you answer my question?
That would be stupid.
Why didn't you answer my question?
That's stupid. That's answer your question.
No, it wasn't. I asked. So you're saying. So are
that's
you
answer
saying,
your question? Well, I ain't know those right or wrong answers.
I'm gonna ask again. Are you saying
right
that only guys as fast as
and then
Ryan
of course
Garcia?
he told me he was
okay, now I can't ask my question. Okay.
Nigga, fuck your question, nigga.
All right, my question.
I just want all these niggas to stand by Brian Norman.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to go back to this.
Hold on, bro.
You brought up Ryan Garcia. Y'all brought up Ryan Garcia.
Hold on, bro. Let me answer his question. You was comparing Ryan Garcia and Lomachenko. Like, are you saying what?
No, we was just comparing Ryan Garcia.
No, just play. No. Let me answer his question. I don't want nobody answering this question. Answer your question.
He won't answer the question. I just want to answer my question.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what the question is, because I'm
no.
I can ask it again if we don't remember the question.
I'm talking shit. Come on, ask me the question again.
Okay. So my question is: are you saying that only people as fast as Ryan Garcia can land on Devin Haney? Because that's
what type of question is that?
It's a regular question,
right? What type of? That's why I answered. Now I know what you're talking about. Right? What the fuck?
Well, but the answer to that question is, we know that it takes someone as fast as Ryan to land those hooks, as far as we know.
So Linares and JoJo Diaz and Lomachenko wasn't landing those hooks,
bro. None of them got the hook that Ryan Garcia hooked. That's what makes him special.
So Linares and JoJo Diaz and Lomachenko weren't landing.
Bro, that's literally what makes
what he's known for.
That one punch, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay. And then on top of that, you add that he was on the sauce too. Bro, and then he came in comfortable as fuck. Bro, sauce. How did Ryan Garcia look more physically better in the fucking Haney fight than he did at a higher weight class?
He looked slow against Rolly.
He
looked slow against Rolly.
No, he didn't. He looked like he was fucking Michael Phelps against fucking Rolly. So he like a fucking swimmer. He was built like he was eating bricks in the motherfucking.
No, I'm saying he looked slow as far as his speed. That same speed was not there against Rolly.
I ain't gonna lie, guys.
It was non-existent.
It feel like y'all are moving the goalposts a little bit.
What?
It feels like y'all guys are moving the goalposts a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
This nigga here.
I feel like you guys wanted to.
There ain't no goalposts, bro. There's no goalposts. We just talking boxing, bro.
I feel like
where's the goalpost right now?
I feel like y'all don't get it. Like, y'all tried to change the subject when we were talking about. You said he's not as fast as Ryan Garcia.
I came in late, so I'm just answering
he
questions.
Got what with Ryan Garcia?
Bro, that's a silly ass question.
So I had asked him. So he had said. So I was talking about the left hook landing, and he said, "Well, Brian, I know you're not as fast as Ryan Garcia."
See, hold on.
He's not.
Hold on. Let me talk to the people in the chat. This guy, Khalik, said, "I'm not hating Devin, but a mistake taking that fight. 0.2 Osterine still goes on the card."
And also at the same time, with all the reasons that we're saying that like Ryan was able to land his hook or whatever, this was also after fighting this nigga 6 times.
So what
Yeah.
what we're not gonna do is act like we're not gonna act like that's all Ryan because you don't even know how to measure 0.2 out on a scale. That's not even nothing on the scale, bro. Stop playing with me. As a dude that works with the scale.
listen,
Look,
Hold on.
understand what you're
hold on,
missing a
because I
very
don't
important part
that
here.
type of
You're
dude
missing a very important
start
part
to tell
here.
him.
And what you're missing here is like the whole goal is for it to show up as 0 because you're cycling off. Because
Bingo, you fucking
that's
idiot.
what was left after
Correct.
it had already been used, right? That's how this shit works. You're supposed to have this shit in your system. You train, you get the benefits, and
And
then
then you flush
that
it.
you cycle off of that shit.
And you flushed it.
That's how everybody knows you do it.
Come on, bro. This ain't even exclusive to boxing. This is
Yeah, this
literally
is
just the
common
rules
knowledge.
of performance enhancing drugs, bro.
This is common knowledge.
But let's talk about this for a second. You said that he wasn't. You said you think that Brian Norman's left hook is faster than Ryan Garcia's signature hook, which is a left hook. So what you telling me is Oscarine and
No,
Nazarone.
he ain't say fast. He said he's
Okay.
just fast too.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Okay, so hold on. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
With Brian Norman Jr., I feel like he's too stiff, to be honest. Just from the way he walked, the way he fucking move. I feel like Dev's gonna be too elusive in that ring. That speed advantage is gonna be too much for him. It's gonna be way too much for him. I think that jab straight is gonna be too much for him. And
I think
Dev might hit this nigga with some shit that he don't see coming, like a fast ass uppercut. You never know, because Dev, when it
Dev is
comes
not
to
a
Dev,
proficient
right? Niggas talk
uppercutter.
about Dev, right? But Dev, he don't go into the same every fight the same. He has different game plans for certain fights.
He
Like
changed the
the
game plan
Lomachenko
for
fight, he
Loma.
didn't fight Jojo Diaz the same way he fought Lomachenko. He didn't fight Linares the same way he fought Regis Prograis. It was just a different style every time. I wonder
Loma
what
was
type of
looking for
style
the
he's gonna
right
come in
the
against
right
fucking
hand.
versus Norman. He might just outclass him with the speed and tie him
Yeah.
up and hit him with feints.
I don't think the tying up is going to be very effective in this fight
Why not?
because I think it's easier to tie up people who are smaller than you and not as strong as you than it is to tie up guys who are your
Whatever.
size or
You're
bigger
gonna
than you and
tie up a
stronger than
guy
you.
who's gonna waste up all his energy trying to outmuscle you.
Yeah, maybe, but
And
but who
tying people
knows?
up
But who
isn't really
knows?
that hard.
But think about it. Devin Haney might be getting tired with all that grabbing too. See,
You
it's
ain't
gonna
never
take
seen Devin Haney
Nah,
tired of no type of fight.
because
So
you're
stop it,
wrestling
bro.
with smaller men. You're wrestling
Bro,
with
you
smaller, weaker
wrestling with
men.
any man. I don't care if he was bigger or smaller. Why do you think,
Okay,
dude? Devin
so you
Haney's
don't.
bigger than Brian Norman. What are you talking about? We see it in the
I don't think.
standoff. What are you talking about?
Okay, but does bigger mean stronger?
Bro, you
Does
weird,
bigger
bro.
mean
We see
stronger?
Devin is bigger than this dude. What the fuck are you talking
nah,
about?
Does
nah, nah, nah.
bigger
Hold
mean
on, hold on.
stronger?
I'm listening to what you're saying, next gen. And my counter to that is basically like this. I feel like Brian Norman trying to out clinch Dev, trying to out muscle him. That's gonna be playing more into Dev's part because you're gonna get tired doing that shit, especially in the 12-round fight. I don't think Brian Norman's gonna be able to hit Devin Flush enough where Dev's not gonna be able to continue to outbox him.
I feel like that's tiring for both fighters, and I feel like it's gonna come down to who's in
Nah,
better shape and better
smart
condition.
veteran fighters know how to catch their breath during the clinch.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool when you wrestling with smaller guys that are
I
weaker
mean,
than you, so you can outmuscle
how
them.
how
But when
much
you're
smaller was the fucking Linares when Dev was clinching him?
nigga, Linares is not as big as Devin Haney or as strong as Devin Haney. So
Was he a
you
fucking?
think
You acting like this nigga was a midget,
do you think Linares is as big and strong as Brian Norman Jr.?
bro? Of course not. Niggas is at one
Okay,
fucking
okay.
47, bro. Like, what are
All
we
right,
saying
point
here?
made. Point made. So you can throw that Linares comment out the window. Point made. He's not as big or as strong as Brian Norman Jr.
Brian Norman gonna get his ass outboxed.
Brian Norman going maul. Devin Haney.
He gonna try to maul and get his ass fucking
if
mauled into a
if
fucking jab straight
if he don't clip him,
uppercut.
because I'm telling y'all, this could be a fight where they're boxing, bam, over. Like this could be one of those fights.
Oh yeah,
Like
Everybody,
because
it could
his name
happen
is
quick.
because he's Deontay Wilder all of a sudden.
I'm not because he's Deontay Wilder.
When
I
have
think
he
no,
showed
he's
us
not
this?
Deontay Wilder. He's Fabio Wardley,
I
bro.
think
Right,
Devin Haney's chin. I don't
bro. I'm
know.
just saying
I don't
when
know
has
how
he
Devin
showed?
Haney's.
This is what it is, and this is my assumption of why people are picking Norman. They think they think Devin Haney is basically a shot fighter. They're banking on him being a shot fighter, and they feel like any punch that land from Brian Norman is gonna stop any type of momentum Devin Haney has and make Devin go into complete retreat mode. And Brian Norman is just going to knock Devin Haney out because Devin Haney is just going to be so scared, tripping over his shadow.
I'm not saying he's scared. I think him being confident is a bad thing that can happen in this fight. I think him
Wait,
being in
hold
there.
on. What is it, man? Does he have PTSD or is he confident?
I think
I
either
don't know what
one.
the
I
hell
think
what
either
to
one
think
can be a
now, man.
detriment in this specific matchup. I think either one can be detrimental to Devin Haney.
So
I think if he,
does he have PTSD or is he
I'm not saying
he has
I'm not
courage?
saying that. Whatever you're saying, that's what Devin Haney haters are saying. That's what the masses are saying, or whatever you're reading on Twitter. I'm not saying he has PTSD. I think Devin Haney at his best is getting knocked out by Brian Norman Jr. I think Devin Haney coming into the ring believing he's going to win,
All right, then. You do
working
not
on his
believe
skills.
that, sir. You do not believe that, bro.
Are you? I mean, how you gonna tell me what I believe?
He got more faith than the Pops because hey Cyrus, did you hear what Pops is saying now?
What's he
I
saying
keep,
now? Oh yeah, I didn't hear
okay.
the whole thing. He talking about he worried about what's going to happen overseas.
No, not just that.
Oh, what else he saying?
Can y'all hear?
Boxing back being the hurt game and not the sweet science. Last night,
Hold on.
I had a prep. But Juman Jr. can bring boxing back being
Oh,
the
the
hurt
premonition
game
shit?
and not the sweet science.
Oh, listen to this.
Last night watching Amari Jones.
Yeah, I
I
want to talk about this.
Former Devin Haney fighter. I had a premonition. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Nigga said I had a premonition.
Yeah, bro.
In my mind, Devin Haney can't beat Brian Norman at all. But I said to myself when I saw Amari Jones, be sparred Amari Jones. Well, you feel what I'm saying? And it was a pretty much even sparring session, right?
Uh-huh.
So I got to thinking. I said, so maybe everything is gonna be fair. Maybe they really do believe they can beat B. That's what I started thinking. This was years ago, like 2 years ago. So I was like, maybe they really do think they can beat B. Because I don't see it.
So was it that last fight or was it 2 years ago?
So that's why I'm looking for something coming. That's why I don't trust shit. That's why you can't hear me say fan square. Like my head on a swivel. Like I don't trust nothing. That's why we ain't trying to be around the motherfuckers over there. Because we don't trust nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, in my mind, the Brian Norman I know is going to destroy Devin Haney. That's just what I see. He's going to destroy him. I mean, that's a bold prediction. If you get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm going to
Now he talking about it's a bold prediction.
Listen.
Destroy Devin Haney.
It is a bold
That's
prediction.
what I see. He's going to destroy him. I mean, that's a bold prediction. If you get in there and it don't be that, that's what it is. I'm gonna admit to that he's better than what I thought he was, but that's just what I see. And then when I watch both of them and I listen to people saying that they watch, I'm like, there's nothing that there. Bottom line is Amari Jones. I said maybe it's them talking to Amari Jones, and Amari Jones might have said, "Yeah, nah, you can definitely get through this and get through that." And so I'm thinking that might be the key. So I actually felt a little better seeing Amari Jones last night and realizing that that's part of what happened. They really believe that, they can get in there with B and take it and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe.
Bro, what the fuck is he even talking about, bro? It's really because it's just like
he was all over the place.
He saw this nigga Amari Jones beat somebody ass. He was like, "Oh shit, this nigga with Dev." He done got to thinking, like, and then, bro. Come on, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he talking about it was 2 years ago, but I seen him last night.
Yeah, which is it?
And then he slipped out and he said, "Well, Dev, if we ain't able to do that, then we
gonna salute him.
We gonna admit that that he's just better than we thought."
Man, what I got out of that was that okay, we sparred Amari. And Amari just like put this nigga in the ground. And this nigga Dev is used to like sparring Amari. So then we might have a problem.
That's what I just told Next Gen. But Next Gen, can you tell Cyrus your theory, please?
I can. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Could be on some conspiracy shit. All right,
please.
So my theory is either way is bad because one way is they sparred a while back and he really did tell him that. And he's telling them based off a younger, lesser experienced Brian Norman. And that's not who Brian Norman is today. And the second theory is Amari Jones. He probably sprout Brian Norman was like, all right, Brian Norman pretty good, but I can beat him. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell Devin Haney. I know Devin Haney ain't fucking with me. I'm bigger than Devin Haney. I'm stronger than Devin Haney. I'm like a bigger, better version of Devin Haney. I'm gonna tell Devin Haney he can beat Brian Norman, knowing Brian Norman can beat Devin Haney. And then once he beat Devin Haney, I'm gonna challenge Brian Norman because I know I can beat him. And I'm
Man,
bigger than Devin
that
Haney.
sounds like a reach, bro.
This is a
It's a reach.
conspiracy theory.
All right, but look,
These are
let me
conspiracy
but
theories at its
listen,
best.
let
Yeah,
me
what
tell you the caveat.
bro,
Look,
in
Bro,
that first
did
conspiracy
you?
theory, bro? What the fuck? Hold
but
on,
can I tell you the caveat? Can I tell you why I think that for real?
Okay, go
hold
ahead.
Let
on,
me
hold on.
finish.
I don't even know what the first conspiracy theory even was,
Let
bro.
me
You
finish. Let me
been
finish.
gibberish and moved on to point number 2.
Let me finish. Brian, Devin Haney, before one of his fights and his little training camp videos, or whatever, he was in the gym chilling with Amari Jones, and he was like trying to little bro Amari Jones on some like I can't remember how it was. I gotta go find the
But
video,
we
but he said,
still ain't seen
Amari
this
Jones
footage
was
this
signed
nigga
to
talking
him,
about.
bro.
yeah, and he was trying to little boy him. He tried to little boy him on camera, and guess what? Amari Jones ain't signing him now because I was telling them niggas don't forget shit like that. You try to little boy me,
Bro, that has nothing to do with why
What
he did
does
not sign with him, bro. What are you talking about?
man. I
You
guess
are
you know.
conspiracy
I
what
guess
does
theory.
you
that got
know.
to do with Brian Norman Jr.?
Bro, did you watch the fight? They literally said there's no bad blood between them. After Devin lost to
Of
Ryan,
course, niggas gonna
shit
say that,
got
bro.
hazy.
Of
Bro, they
course,
both
niggas gonna
from
say that.
Oakland. What are you talking about?
It don't matter, bro. Niggas be shiesty, bro. Y'all
Bro,
really
you got
think
the
So now
Cali
you
dudes
just
may
coming up
not
with
like that,
shit.
homie,
Hey,
ain't
especially
no
in
bro,
friends in
Oakland.
boxing, bro? Ain't no
So
this
now
that
you
friends in
just bro,
boxing.
projecting
you
shit I
just
was talking
his
about.
character, bro.
Ain't
This
no
that
friends in boxing,
projecting
bro.
shit I was talking about, bro.
Bro,
So
this
now
dude is
suddenly these niggas
crazy,
I
is
feel
like
homie.
like you
like
projecting on
liars
me.
and shit.
I feel like you projecting on me.
Bro, you gotta understand, all these dudes
This
don't come
nigga,
in here with common sense. Common
this
sense
nigga
ain't
just a
common, bro, and you're hearing it now.
this nigga's a contrarian, bro.
Bro, stop taking champs out of talking point, bro. Y'all
Man,
be taking
what?
champs out of talking points,
I'm not
bro.
taking what you talking about?
I'm
Common
not
What?
sense
talking
ain't
about you,
common.
Now
bro.
you talk about some goddamn talking points like we the Republican Party or some shit
That's a
like
talking point, bro.
Like you
Bro,
a conspiracy
this
What's his
theorist.
boxing,
talking point?
bro. This is boxing politics,
This
bro.
nigga got on the
Everybody use talking
tinfoil
points.
boxing
hat right now,
politics.
bro.
This is boxing
What do you
politics,
wait,
bro.
wait, what's Champ Size talking point? Common sense ain't common. That's what you talking about?
I'm a contrarian. What I
Because
say
bro,
isn't
ain't none of this shit you
what I say
saying
isn't what I
really.
really think.
Because
What
like,
I
bro,
say
if you
is because I just want to
because
disagree. But
bro,
no, nigga, this is what I think, and I can defend my position.
I mean, but if you
Salute
scratch
Ring,
the surface, is what
respect
you
Ring
saying
Media.
just a little
Salute.
bit, bro. It don't make no sense,
It
fam.
don't make no sense to
Like,
you. It don't
no,
make no sense to
it
Bro,
you.
don't make sense, bro.
It don't make no sense to you.
It's all
bro.
within the realm of possibility because we don't really know. But because we
Exactly.
don't really know, is why
You
you can
can't
really
jump to
say this
conclusions.
shit.
Exactly.
But
So
at
I
the
can
same
speculate.
time,
Ain't Artman
now
ain't
you
Artman
just but at
speculating.
the same, you gotta let me finish, bro. Because what you're doing is just coming up with shit and just saying like prove that it ain't true, bro.
No,
When there's no reason for
I'm
this to
not gonna
even
let you
really
twist
be
my
happening,
words.
bro.
I'm not gonna let you twist my
Because you're
words.
talking about you basically saying Devin Haney been plotting against Brian Norman since way before he was like even a welterweight
I didn't
and
say that.
Brian Norman was even a
I
champion.
didn't say that. When did I say
No,
Devin Haney was plotting
because
Brian Norman?
you're talking about like oh yeah, that's why he not signed to him now, and they've been talking to each other.
Oh,
It's just
you meant
like
Amari Jones. You meant Amari
yeah,
Jones.
yeah. So you talking about shit like
Oh
this has been
no.
like years in the making, bro. So
Okay, shit.
that's what I'm saying. To just scratch the
I think
surface a little bit, because
I
it's like
think Keyshawn Davis.
up until very recently, when Brian Norman came in as a B-side, a spoiler, a person who was not expected to win and beat Santion, nigga, he had no jewelry. He was nobody, bro. Who would even
Okay.
target Brian Norman Jr.,
All
bro?
right.
And then afterwards, he became somewhat of a target worthy of fighting, bro. So that's when Devin Haney eventually came into the picture after like 3 other niggas that he wanted to fight. He couldn't make the fight with him. So it's like this whole conspiracy shit, bro, is a little
I
left.
mean, it's a
Bro,
conspiracy to you. I think Keyshawn Davis plotting on Shakur. That's just what I think. I could be wrong. In another
I
2
mean, I
years, you
feel
could.
like that's far more likely because
I
Keyshawn
don't
a
know.
crash out, bro.
Okay, so that's just what I think.
But that
I
ain't
ain't
bro,
got
gotta be.
nothing. But that ain't got nothing to do with
it
this,
makes
bro.
more sense that Brian Norman is thinking, Brian Norman Sr. is thinking in his head, like, damn, we sparred, dude. Maybe dude went and told Devin our tendencies, because no matter if he's not the same fighter from 2 years ago, everybody got tendencies, bro. That's what I got out of that. Like, maybe he gave Devin some of the sauce or what he saw in us in sparring, bro. Like, it ain't too much conspiracy to it, bro. Like, I don't get this whole tinfoil theory shit, bro. I don't
That's what
get
you
it.
think, bro. That's what you think.
But hey, bro, that's plausible because he's kind of like halfway agreeing with you, bro.
I don't know, man.
That's what
I
I
ain't
got
say
out
I
of
ain't
it.
say it was set in stone.
He sat
I'm
there
just
and think
saying,
like, damn,
So now it's just you just pontificating. It's all just
okay,
conjecture.
the
it ain't
same
got
way
nothing to
Artman,
do with them niggas is
the
in
same
cahoots
way,
against each
the
other.
same way Artman is pontificating that Brian Norman is having a hard way cut. The same way he pulling that shit out of thin there. I just pulled that shit out of thin there.
I mean, but like when Art Man say some shit, I'll be saying shit back to him too. It's not
Yeah.
like just this because his show, he just like immune from shit. We
I
talk
mean, so
about
that's what I'm saying. If he can pontificate, I
But
can
I'll tell
pontificate.
you. I'll tell you exactly the reason why, nigga. But this Amari Joe shit, it's funny though. My
But
main
but
focus,
I told you
my
the
main
reason why
focus
I
is
think
not even
Amari
the
Jones will
Amari.
be good.
I don't even care about the Amari Jones situation. I really just care about the whole switching of the tune because
Yeah,
it,
bro.
it, it went from him being super confident to now
Like
saying things
Dev
like,
ain't got
"Damn,
nothing for us, bro. He ain't got nothing
yeah, Jin
for us.
Kasaki not even more competition than Dev." Now it's well, if he better than I thought he was, then I'm gonna say it.
yeah,
I'm gonna
because
I
he
say
mean,
it.
didn't have to
it's
say
boxing.
nothing.
Anything can happen.
He didn't have
He
to
ain't
say
have to
Speaking
say
like
that
he's
shit
speaking
at
like a
all.
realist. He's speaking like a
I didn't
realist
hear Bill Haney say nothing like that. Yeah.
because
Yeah, he don't.
Bill Haney hiding in the mouse hole somewhere. He don't want to
Oh
come
my
out.
God, cuz.
He hiding in the mouse
No,
hole.
he's training his
Quiet,
son.
quiet as
Like
a
Bro,
he's
church mouse.
supposed to
you know
do.
what's going on, bro? Here's
Quiet as a
what's
church
This
going
mouse.
on,
dude is
bro.
crazy.
Listen, bro. Here's what's
He
going
don't be
on.
quitting.
Whatever we think is going on is what's going on, according to this nigga, bro. It's like whatever we come up with, bro. If we can picture it in our heads, if we can
Hey,
close our fucking
hey, the
eyes when we go
absence
to
of
sleep at
evidence is
night
not the
and put
evidence
our
of
hands
absence.
together, bro, we could just make anything true, my nigga.
I mean, wasn't Artman today saying that they wasn't going to Saudi to the 17th? Wasn't the Artman saying that
No, I
earlier?
said this is what this woman
Yeah,
The
that's
posted.
absence
what
of
the
evidence is
lady
Oh,
not the
was
but you
saying.
evidence
still
of
pushing
absence.
it.
I said this is what she
But you still
posted.
pushing it. But you still pushing it, right? You still pushing it on your platform, pushing it out to the masses, right?
Yeah, I've said he was,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
I've said he was not
okay,
in Saudi while Devin
okay,
Haney was in Saudi. Is that not
okay,
true? Was that
okay.
not true?
No, you was
Bruh,
pushing that he wasn't going
I don't
till
know,
the
man.
17th.
but
It's just
listen,
kind
bro.
of weird he brought up Amari
Listen, bro.
Jones.
If Artman got duped, then Artman got duped. So what?
Okay, well.
It
And it's
wasn't
just
nothing like that.
weird
But
anyway.
you
I
can.
I'm
ask
just
you,
glad. Bro, because I asked her. I said, bro, is this a typo? Is this a typo? There's no way this nigga will arrive on the
It was somebody
17th
else
and the
pulling some
fight's the
shit out there and there.
22nd.
It was
That's
somebody else
not
pulling.
even enough
Bro,
time for fucking media obligations or anything.
bro, it don't change the fact that it's still weird that his tune has changed and they bringing up Amari Jones. That's the whole argument, bro. That's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah, where did that even come from?
and at the end of the day, he didn't have to say anything at all.
Anything like that.
He
Y'all
never
pushing
has
some
to
shit. I
say
think y'all
anything.
pushing some shit.
That's some guilty, self-conscious shit. Like, damn,
Yeah, bro.
I'm
It's
fucking
called
up.
a Freudian slip. That's what it's called, bro.
Mm.
You want me to show you a Freudian slip? I'm gonna go find the video.
That's not a Freudian
Devin,
slip, my brother.
you want
I'm
me to
not
tell
sure
you?
you
You want
know
me to
what
tell you
that
what Freudian
is.
slip I
'Cause I can
found?
explain what that is to you.
Guess what I found? Devin Haney little brother said Brian Norman Jr. gonna step over him. There's a video out there of him saying Brian Norman gonna step over him. And it was a Freudian slip.
Oh boy, his Devin Haney's little brother.
Devin
Here
Haney's
we
little
go.
brother said
Here
it
we
out his
go.
mouth.
Yeah,
You know
remember
the
they
He
said this
said,
nigga
"You want
predicted
me to tell you what
Miami
he said
shit to
verbatim?"
positive.
He
Hey,
said
just like he
verbatim.
predicted that Ryan Garcia was on PDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Devin's
Devin
little
Haney little
brother.
brother might be an oracle or some shit. He might be.
Hey, this dude is comedy, bro.
He might be an oracle. He said. He
Hey,
said
Art, man,
Brian
where
Norman
you
Jr. is
find these
another
dudes
opponent
at,
that's gonna
Art?
step over Devin Haney.
Art,
Nah,
where you
Got
find
the
these
video.
dudes at?
I fuck with next year. He said. No, I can't wait for this fight though because
But
a
y'all
lot of
can't
people.
lie. But y'all can't lie. Down the line, Amari Jones and Devin Haney would be a good fight. Down the line,
Nigga,
it
you know,
would.
What
be
weight is
But
Amari
you
Jones
telling it's
at,
gonna
bro?
be Amari Jones and
He
Brian
won.
Norman
No,
Jr.
I ain't
That
gonna
shit,
lie.
right?
I ain't gonna lie. He won 60, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I used to think Devin Haney was gonna max out at 147, but looking at Amari
Nah,
Jones' frame at 160, I think Devin Haney might be able to fight at 160 one day.
nah. I think
I got a
Devin.
question though.
I
I
think
got a
Devin
question though.
maxing out.
Hold on, I got a question. We all saw that Amari Jones fight, right? Who y'all
Yeah,
got? Him or Jahad Tucker? I think I might have Amari stopping that nigga, bro.
Amari definitely might beat Jahad Tucker. He definitely might. Amari
that
Jones
was
nice though.
crazy. Tucker
He
was
got a
really
little bit of
trying to
pop
fight at
too.
147 on some shit. This nigga crazy as hell.
You say what?
When he trying to fight at 147?
You talking about Amari?
No,
Jahad
Tucker.
Tucker? He
He
was
used
at
to. No, he was at 147, but I think he kept missing weight and he had to move up. I think he
yeah,
154 now.
he had weight problems for a while.
That nigga was looking crazy on the scale.
Hey, somebody said,
Bro, Devin
hey,
is not
his
huge, bro. I
opponent,
don't know where this
his
narrative
opponent said
came
the
from. He's
funniest shit.
not huge.
His opponent said the funniest shit. I swear, man, that shit was funny. So nobody clipped that. I don't know who he fought. I think no, he fought the dude who fought Conor Ben, but he's like, yeah, man, somebody need to get this nigga out these damn sparring wars. His ass too young to have CTE.
he said Boots was punching on him. His what
He
was it? I
said
think
boosting these niggas was punching on this young nigga. He way too young to be having fucking CTE.
he
I
definitely
said,
sound kind of
damn,
punch drunk already.
he do. That shit's crazy.
Who y'all talking about?
Jahi Tucker.
And I was listening to him talk. I was like, damn, is that shit true? It kind of do sound kind of, I don't know. But sometimes these niggas don't be, but you know, they don't know how to articulate themselves well.
And you definitely can't be sparring Boots on the consistent. I promise you can't.
Yeah, not on consistent. Hell no.
You will
Did you
butt
see
bust
that?
that shit.
Hey, Cyrus, did you see that? Did y'all see that tweet of this dude in the UK? He blocked his face and he took a picture with Devin and he was like, Dev is really autistic and Bill Haney's just hiding it from the world.
Yeah, that shit
I
was
heard
weird.
about that, but nah, I didn't see that shit. I heard about that shit.
Bro, when I seen, and I know this guy, and I used to tell people all the time about him. I said, man, this guy, I gotta watch out for this guy. He does not like fucking American fighters, bro. He's from the UK.
Bro, that's how
And so when he said this shit, I'm like, oh, it's not surprising. He's been said shit like this.
that's what happens when you let fighters marinate too long. They be like, you know what, bro? I think this nigga autistic. That's why he gonna lose.
This nigga said Dev is autistic. Why? Because he didn't want to have a conversation with your weird ass.
Yeah,
This boxing shit's weird. That's why you gotta watch out for people, man. These fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because at least like in basketball, you have like a group of niggas with the same opinion, and like boxing, you just have individual weird ass niggas going around just saying shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie. When I was coming up early, like in my early 20s as a boxing fan, I definitely used to be a little bit reckless. But recently, I'm trying to like have more respect for the fighters and stuff because you know that they entertainment, but at the end of the day, it's like they people. You know.
Nah, I'm more understanding. That's why I Tank going through this shit. I'm not really like going too hard on him.
Yeah, like people take this boxing
like,
stuff too.
I get it. I understand.
Man, when I think about like what the fighters go through, I think about like them Japanese fighters that been dying. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I respect that. It's like, but there's like some fucking terrible people in boxing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
like Carlos Monzon, like probably the greatest middleweight ever. That nigga like killed his wife, bro.
Whoa. So
y'all,
I got Devin Haney stopping this dude, bro, in 6 or 7 rounds. Like literally, bro. This dude, Brian Norman, gonna lead this fight with CTE. I promise y'all.
Come on, bro.
I don't know about that.
Promise.
Devin ain't
I'm not gonna lie to no man on this panel.
Devin not no CTE giver. He not no CTE hander outer.
Bro, come on, bro.
I think I don't.
The only thing that
I don't see as much as I'm a fan of Dev. I don't see him stopping Brian Norman, but I do see him outclassing him. A really spectacular UD.
The only thing that I've seen that gives me hope in Devin stopping Norman is that
I wear extra large. Art, when you send that sweater, I wear extra large with Devin putting 1 foot on Norman after he knocked him out in 6 or 7 rounds.
Yeah, when Tiger Johnson knocked out Nicholas Flaws, that was the only thing that gave me hope. I'm like, man, maybe Devin.
Yeah, you know, I was watching that too,
bro. Why would
Tiger Johnson doing that?
Bro, that was a beautiful one too.
You know what people are telling me, bro? Look. Because I was like, you know, I made that post. I made that tweet. I said, man, I'm about to watch some boxing tonight. I don't care who's fighting. I'm watching anybody. I don't care if the janitor's fighting. And I was asking about the people fighting. I've seen Tiger Johnson, but I didn't see too much of him. And I was thinking to myself, damn, I feel like this guy's going to win this fight. But then people online like, I don't know about Tiger Johnson. His ceiling is not far or whatever. His ceiling is capped. You know, he's not that good or whatever. Man, this dude went in there and made easy work out of that kid, man. I felt bad for that kid. I thought that dude was like 19. I didn't know he was 30.
Bro, it's so crazy because like Tiger Johnson is such an on and off fighter. Like when it's off, the fight just be so annoying.
They
but
said
like
because
when
he just moved. Didn't he just move up in weight?
He did.
Yeah,
but he been fighting. No, he been fighting at catch weight his whole career. He basically a career catch weight between 147. He not know. Oh, I was smaller and moved up and grew to my weight. Like he been fighting catch weights his whole career, basically.
I don't know. They said his last fight at 140.
Yeah, but his first
struggling,
couple fights was
and then now this fight at 147, he looked amazing.
But he had some catch weights early in his career. He not a career 140.
So this year he moved up.
Yeah,
Okay, but if you go back,
you had 147 like for good now, and it's like he don't put his shit together now. Because it's just like in his last fight, that was a garbage performance. But in his fight before that, the nigga looked great.
I feel like boy Chica
And
like
that's why I feel
a
like
no.
y'all niggas be judging with way too much. You know, with this Haney Garcia fight, do y'all feel like people put too much stock into that fight? As in, like, they feel like this is the permanent version of Devin Haney.
I do believe they
I
put
mean,
too
if
much
you
stock in it because that's the Devin Haney that they've been wanting to see. So it doesn't matter if he was on 2 different steroids, overweight.
and
They
also
wanted to see that. They mental needed to see that. So yeah,
and
just the
also
haters and the racist fans.
and also if you putting it in like the perspective of a nigga who's putting money on this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is like the biggest question, like the residual effects of that fight and shit. And that Ramirez ain't fight and give too many and give niggas too much hope. So if you was going to put $1,000 or like 10 bands,
Bro, this is my thing
like,
with the Ramirez fight. He was trying to secure the bag, bro. Like,
I know, but we're talking
niggas
about like
forget the Ryan fight was right after that, bro.
right,
And you
and I
seen what
agree.
Ryan went and did?
So that
Bullshit.
wasn't Dev at 100% because he was
It
like, all right,
wasn't,
I
and
got a
then
Ryan fight after this.
on top of that, he he did we seen him interviews, and even Mike Coppinger said, and I don't fuck with Mike Coppinger. He said when he interviewed Devin prior to that Ryan fight, like the week of, he said he knew he was weight drained because he barely could even talk, didn't want to talk, or whatever. And then he says that Devin even admitted himself. He said during that fucking the weight cut for Ryan was one of the worst weight cuts he had. And then we're going off of that. We're basing everything off of that performance. Yeah, I don't got too much stock in that performance. And even with the Ramirez fight, I don't view that Ramirez fight as an L to Devin, because I could see if he barely won that fight. Even I could see if that fight was 9-3. Nigga, the shit was 12-0.
I'll
And
tell you one
he
thing,
sent the nigga to the hospital after.
and I'll tell you one thing. After that fight, there are a grand total of 0 people saying that Brian Norman has better feet than Devin Haney.
I know.
At least we could get that out of it.
I know. But nobody's counting in the fact that how fast Devin was in that fight as well.
What Bill say? How many left hooks did he get hit in the Ramirez fight with? 0. Like, come on.
That's not true. That's not true. That is not true at all. You better go back and
Nigga,
watch it.
he did not get hit
He
with
got
no
hit a
left
couple of
hooks in
times.
that fight, man.
Brother, if you go back and look, he did. Just go back and look, and then we
Okay,
can come
bro.
back
No,
and look.
I bought the fight, bro. I bought it. I watched
I
it
seen
live.
Ramirez hit him with a jab in that fight. I seen him push
Rami-
Devin head back a little bit with a jab in that fight. But I ain't see him
He
get hit with no crazy hooks or nothing
I
like
saw
that.
Devin block a
hit
left
him with a
hook
left
and
hook,
return
and
with
then
a right to the body. That's what I saw.
hold
I
on.
saw a left hook
I
get
seen him
blocked.
hit.
Bro, he did.
I seen him hit Dev with a clean left hook, and Dev walked it off like it wasn't nothing, and
Yeah,
quickly
bro.
shot one right back.
All he did was hit him with a little X button. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing
Yeah.
too
I
crazy.
didn't say it was devastating, but he did hit him with that left hook though for sure.
I don't. Hey,
Yeah,
you
not
gonna
like
have to
them
send
left
that
hooks
to
he
me.
used
I
to.
don't recall seeing that. But you got to send it to me.
Yeah, but also not like them left hooks he used to. Not like them what the fucks he got in them in that Brian fight.
I know, and that's what really fucked Devin up. I think it was downhill from the very first punch.
Yeah, the first punch.
Did y'all
When I
know?
seen that motherfucker land, I was like, what the fuck was that?
Did y'all
Like,
know?
literally.
Did y'all know that Ramirez only landed 2 less punches than Devin Haney in that fight? Did y'all know that?
Stat man.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I don't be believing them fucking stats for real.
Oh, now the stats don't matter. Now the stats don't
I ain't say all
I mean,
that. I
it's
just said I
probably
don't be believing
accurate,
that shit.
but you know, it don't be like 100%
I believe my
accurate.
eyes, and I believe that
I,
that man Ramirez was missing all night, and Devin was
I
messing
think
him up.
I give you that later.
I think if Ramirez can almost land as many jabs as Devin Haney, I think Brian Norman can outland Devin Haney with jabs.
Bro, Brian Norman is not Ramirez, bro. The
Brian
nigga's
Norman's
not
better
good,
than
bro.
Ramirez. Brian
Nobody
Norman,
from the
Bro,
Brian,
South is good like, hey,
Ramirez
I have
was
number
Brian
a
Norman will
five.
not Ramirez
unified
slap out.
champion, bro.
Y'all are done.
Ramirez was a
Brian Norman will
unified
not
champion.
Ramirez slap out.
That's
Cold,
another
Bruh,
lie that you said.
cold,
I think we're forgetting
cold.
who Ramirez is, man.
I think
He
That
don't
y'all.
nigga,
fight
I think.
nobody
I
as good
think.
as Ramirez
I
because he
think
don't
y'all are
fight
thinking.
ex-champions.
I think y'all are thinking of Ramirez
Ramirez
from 5
wasn't
years
no
ago.
slouch, bro.
I think y'all think of Ramirez from 5 years ago. The Ramirez today, the Ramirez that Devin Haney fought.
It's
Brian Norman
still
knocking
better
his
than
ass,
Brian Norman
knocking
and
his ass
Brian
out.
Norman resume.
Cap.
This the
and
same dude that
also,
said this
and
the
also
same dude that said Jin Sasaki knocks out Devin Haney. And we really listening to this clown?
Nigga,
Man, I'm
y'all
out of here,
know
bro.
what y'all are. Y'all some champ side juniors. That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all. Y'all some
Champ
champ
side. I don't
side
even listen.
junior. Champ side
Me?
junior.
nah,
I
bro,
said
you
you
can
said
just call me by my name
BFTB.
though.
Nah,
At least you said BFTB, but you said Champ side. I don't really watch Champ like
champ
that. Much
side
love to
junior.
Champ side. All love for Champ, but I
Who,
listen to BFTB. At least you can say Junior him.
who even is Champ Side? You
Champ
speaking
side
about people
junior.
I don't even know about, bro. So
That's fine. What y'all is.
You got
But
the
yeah,
wrong one.
Nah,
yeah,
shout
but
out to
yeah,
my
but
nigga
yeah,
Champ
Brian
Side. I
Norman
don't know
Jr.
what y'all
would
talking
like
about though. Shout out to my
brutalize
nigga Champ
Ramirez.
Side.
Like
Um.
Brian Norman Jr. versus
Anyways, look,
Ramirez wouldn't even be
here's my
comparable.
thing. Here's my thing. With
brutalize.
Brian Norman
Hold on.
Jr., bro, I just feel like
Brutalize.
You know what brutalize mean? Go look on Google real
I
quick.
mean, but it took him 5 rounds to brutalize just straight
Jin
up and down.
Sasaki would brutalize Ramirez. Jin Sasaki would brutalize. If you put
Yeah,
This the same dude that said
it,
Jin
it
Sasaki
took
will
him 5.
if
brutalize
you put
Devin
Jin
Haney.
Sasaki, if
Bro,
you put
it
Jin
took him
Sasaki
5
and
rounds
Jose
to beat
Ramirez,
Jin Sasaki, bro. And Jin Sasaki is chips. So against
if you
Ramirez,
put
it
Jin
would take.
Sasaki,
So what I'm saying is,
if
if
you
he's
put
gonna
Jin
brutalize him,
Sasaki and Jose Ramirez
it's gonna
in the
take over
ring
5
together,
rounds. You
he put Ramirez
I
in the
mean,
blender.
bro, we can't talk and listen at the same time because I'm almost done.
You can
You
be
know,
done. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know
all
my
I'm really
position.
saying
I'm just letting you
is
know my
that,
position.
yeah, I mean that's cool because my position is that it took him 5 rounds to get chips, garbage, food ass Jin Sasaki out of there. He hit him with the mind eraser, but it took him 5 rounds. So if he's going to brutalize Ramirez, it's going to at least take him that long.
Okay, who said it wouldn't take him? When did I say it wouldn't take him that long?
I mean, you know, and Ramirez is a champion. He was a former
and Jin Sasaki, he's not champion right now.
Cyrus,
He's not champion right now.
Do you feel that
Jin Sasaki puts Ramirez in the blender.
I mean, bro, do you think Jin Sasaki will ever win a world championship?
Yeah, if Brian Norman Jr. move up and
Against
vacate
who?
his belt,
Against who?
and Jin Sasaki,
Against Mario Barrios.
I think Jin Sasaki would beat Barrios. I think Jin Sasaki would beat Mario Barrios.
He can beat Devin Haney?
I think that will be a very tough fight for Devin Haney. That does not.
But at the same time, bro, you think maybe he can beat Barrios, and I think maybe he can beat Barrios too. But do you even think they're gonna let that nigga get a chance to fight him? And if the 1 out of the 4 that he can beat, do you really think he has a chance of actually?
He's a big name in Japan. So if he's not losing from here on out,
Yoshino is a big name in Japan too. But
okay, Yoshino just got knocked out. He got knocked out.
Yeah, exactly. So
Cyrus, do you believe that shit that he's saying? That
I mean, you hear what I'm saying.
That's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so when has Devin Haney fought a style like Jin Sasaki? Has he ever fought a style like Jin Sasaki?
Bro, if he fought a style like that, he'll probably go to jail for assault.
The style is called garbage.
It sounds
good.
That's the style. But we have never seen Devin Haney handle.
Style is called
said
garbage.
he only sees Sasaki fight Brian Norman Jr.
No, I've seen his other fights, and guess what?
Jin Sasaki style is called garbage.
Jin Sasaki be laying shit down. Go watch some of
Jin Sasaki got knocked out by 135.
Okay, no, and stop lying.
No, he didn't get knocked out by 135.
He got
knocked out by 140 pounder, but he got knocked out by Andy Hero.
He moved up.
Yeah, stop lying.
He moved up at 135.
He moved up. Stop lying.
Next gen, you don't know nothing about boxing, bro.
Yeah,
I see why that man believe you in the
just keep
background.
exposing. The more we talk, the more you just keep exposing your lack of boxing knowledge.
Cool, and you expose that I believe about them dudes from the South.
I believe.
You right. I had to say it how y'all say it.
I believe.
But bro, I am a firm believer now.
Jin Sasaki didn't get knocked out, bro. Jin Sasaki didn't get knocked out by. Hold on, did he? No,
he got knocked out by Andy Hiroka.
Yeah, at 140 pounds. Yeah, at 140 pounds.
That's 6 feet tall with 74-inch arms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
that
he
guy.
moved right back down to 135 after the fight was done.
That
No,
guy.
bro, he's fighting Gary Antoine Russell next.
Nigga, he don't know what he
He
talking about.
moved
Stop
down, he's
arguing with
moving
him.
back up.
Stop arguing with him. He don't know what
Andy
he's talking about.
Hiraoka hasn't really been fighting, bro.
He's a
not like
140 pounder. He's a
yeah,
140
bro.
pounder.
He's like the boogeyman at 140 pounds, low key,
Tell
bro.
this Nick, bro, stop arguing with
Brother,
him, bro. He
if
don't
you
know what he's
hear me
talking
out
about,
for
bro.
1 second, when
Stop
he
arguing
did that,
with him,
he
bro.
moved up from 135, and right after he was done, he moved back down. If he's moving back up, that's fine. I'm just telling you the fact, and you can Google this. As my man say, Google. This the same dude that said Lomachenko's not a pure boxer. What am I doing?
Nigga, you keep exposing yourself. Just stop talking, bro. Stop, bro. You keep exposing
Yeah, I
yourself.
know. I'm exposing that I got a better education than all you dudes in the South.
No, you don't,
right,
bro.
You niggas
No,
are
you
slow,
don't.
bro.
No, you don't, bro. You exposing yourself.
Hey, yo,
bro.
I gotta get up out of here, though. I got some shit I gotta take care of.
All right, shout out.
Brian Norman in the fucking Saudi, so we gonna definitely talk about what's happening.
Desert Storm. Saudi.
Yep. All right, BetterPro.com.
Peace.